and even muscle spasms and pinched nerves. It takes a great coach to be able to regroup his team that has fallen behind before it's too late and be victorious. To do this, he has to have the ability to see what adjustments need to be made in his game plan, make those adjustments, and come out with the win. It is this same ability that chiropractic can help you restore life's game plan for good health. If you suffer with pain, come join the winning team of thousands of chiropractic patients and start enjoying a pain-free, better health. Call my office at 748-8877 and schedule for a free spinal examination. I want to check your game plan for health, and I'll do it for free. Call 748-8877. And if you hurt, don't delay. Call today.
There's much more to being a legend pharmacist than just counting pills. After almost 40 years of experience, we've come to know the kind of quality service people expect. I want each person to feel like he or she is our only customer. Yet sometimes it takes a little extra effort to make things just right. What sets us apart from the rest is the personal attention that our customers receive. Taking care of you is our first priority. Discover a legend in Amite drive-in drugstore.
At Brumfield Motors in Amite, we take great pride in supporting Amite High football, and we also take great pride in serving all your transportation needs. Ford Motor Company, like Amite High football, is a winner. 5 out of the top 10 selling new vehicles in America today belong to Ford. F-Series, Ranger, Escort, Taurus, and Explorer are all #1. We also offer one of the largest selections of prior-owned cars and trucks in this parish. Program cars with low mileage, bumper-to-bumper coverage save you thousands of dollars. Hi, I'm Buck Cottrell. For the best deal and the best service after the sale, come see me today at Brumfield Motors in Amite.
Gazzardo's Dry Cleaning and Laundry, 226 West Oak Street, Amite. Convenient drive-through window, fast, efficient service, expert alterations, drapes dry cleaned and pleated, household items, spreads and rugs, leather, suede and furs, pillows cleaned, fluffed, sanitized, deodorized, and brand new ticking, cryo robe sales, tuxedo rentals, wedding gowns heirloomed, water and stain repellent, much, much more. That's Gazzardo's Dry Cleaning and Laundry in Amite. The best fruits and vegetables anywhere. Try Sunflower in Amite. A deli with fresh bread, vegetable party trays, fruit trays, and the famous high roller tray. Try Sunflower in Amite. Ready for the oven stuffed meat dishes, barbecue, and party supplies. Try Sunflower in Amite. Cakes and pastries of all sorts. Double manufacturer coupons every day. Senior citizen discount Tuesday and Thursday. Complete video department, both new and old movies. Try Sunflower in Amite today. There are a few qualities you should look for when you need an attorney. Integrity, dedication, professionalism, hardworking, knowledgeable, and experience. Charles V. Jinko has these qualities. When you need legal assistance, call the professionals at the law offices of Charles V. Jinko, 108 East Mulberry Street, Amite, Louisiana, 748-8164.
Hello and welcome to another Tangibo Television Game of the Week. I'm Benny Latina. Alongside of me, we have a special guest here, Sporty Davis, who will be helping us out tonight. And Sporty, we got a great ball game as we traveled up to Amite to see the Amite Warriors against the Carver Rams.
Benny, I'm very excited about this game tonight and being with this crowd and being with y'all, and I'm looking forward for my opening debut. I hope I'm not a disappointment for you.
I'm sure you're going to do fine, Sporty. Sporty, you know a lot about these Amite kids. You spent a couple years up here and know about this senior class in particular here at Amite. And you can tell us a little bit about how their season's been going.
Well, Benny, I remember as freshmen and sophomores, they worked really hard, and all of the hard work seems to pay off this year. They undefeated. They beat some good teams, Plaquemine, Hammond. They have a game tonight with a New Orleans school that matches up pretty good with them. I think we're in for a good ball game, and they're going to be tested tonight, I believe.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you talk about matchup, obviously they match up. Carver matches up with them because they got great team speed. And it's hard, Amite has a hard time finding schools that match up with them because of great team speed. First of all, for a little trivia, we all know that one of the more famous college players in America is a Carver alumni, Marshall Falk, and we saw him a couple of years ago, but that's a different story. Coach Wayne Reese is in his 14th season over at Carver, does a great job, and one of his premier players is his son, Wayne Reese Jr.
That's very unusual for a coach's son. to play for him. I know I would want my son to play for me, and he's been a 3-year starter now, going on his 4th year, and I think he's a sight to be seen and a good player, and I'm looking forward to watching him.
All the New Orleans tabloids say he's one of the top prospects in the area. He's about 6'3", about 225, plays the defensive line, anchors both sides of the line, actually. And returning this year for Carver, they've got a top-notch quarterback in Kevin Brown, who threw for 1,600 yards last year and did a great job throwing here last year at Amite.
Sure did. I'm looking for, I'm telling you, he has good speed. He runs the offense. He's a returning starter, and he might give Amite a little trouble.
So we're going to sit back and get ready for the game. We'll be back with a kickoff in a few minutes. Great ball game here tonight. The Carver Rams visiting the Amite Warriors here at Warrior Stadium.
Rick's Auto and Truck Parts, a Parts Plus auto store, open 7 days a week with free deliveries. Whether you need car parts or heavy-duty truck parts, you'll find them all at Rick's. Arrow, alternators, starters, and clutches, Raybestos brake parts, air conditioner parts, gates, belts, and hoses, Blackhawk tools, Wix filters, metric and John Deere hydraulic hoses. Hydraulic hoses cut to fit, up to 1.5 inches in diameter. That's Rick's Auto and Truck Parts, Highway 16 in Amite. It's football season at Alessi's Appliance, and if your TV set doesn't cut it anymore, score big at Alessi's on a new set of your choice. Credit, no problem. Home stereos, they've got them too. Name brand refrigerators and freezers. And don't forget that great variety of in-stock washer and dryer sets. They've got it all at Alessi's. Even the kitchen range. Don't wait. Call today.
Join the winning team, Folks Refrigeration in Amite, your Carrier Comfort Pro. Folks, their reputation for excellent service and excellent quality just can't be matched around here. Let Randy Folks custom analyze your home for your specific heating and cooling needs. You could save thousands of dollars. Get the peace of mind guarantee with your Carrier Comfort Pro Folks Refrigeration, 748-8838.
We support winners. We believe in being the best.
Thank Smitty's Supply and thank Satisfied Customer. The reason is simple. Smitty's always has in-stock merchandise to fill customers' orders because Smitty stocks over 25,000 parts numbers from quality manufacturers like Goodyear belts and hoses, Blue Chip Electrical, Blackhawk tools, McCord gaskets, and many more, celebrating 25 years of honest, dependable service and competitive prices. Smitty's is open 7 days a week at their 2 locations, Big 4 Auto Parts, Highway 51 Independence, and Smitty's Supply, Highway 51 Arcola.
And we've just got word that the Rams have won the toss. They have elected to receive. Amite will kick off. Okay. Amite. Amite will defend the west end zone. And we're set for the national anthem. All right, folks, we're just about set for the kickoff. Amite will be kicking off, and of course, kicking off for the Warriors is Franklin, number 5, and that is Fabian Franklin. Fabian does a good job of kicking, Sporty. Pretty good field goal kicker.
Pretty good field goal, good kicker, and a good kickoff kicker. He has a big leg, strong foot. He's a straight-on kicker, and that's very unusual these days, and he's going to put his foot into it. And they definitely will fly down the field. I guarantee you. Amite works very hard on special teams.
Search and destroy cover team right here. And we're just about set for the kickoff. Back deep to receive for the Rams is number 24, Gregory Jacob. Gregory's a wide receiver, and he's a sophomore. And as we were talking earlier, Sporty, a lot of sophomores playing for this Carver football team.
That's right, Benny. Carver, that sophomore group was the district champions their freshman year. They beat a really good team that Hammond's playing tonight in Carver for the championship. And they're going to have a lot of good talent after seeing some of the names. I remember some of the names. They're going to be really good.
Fabian sets the ball up on the tee. We're just about ready to go right here from Warrior Stadium under the lights for another Tangipahoa Sports Television broadcast. There's the whistle. It's a deep kick, and Jacob will not return that one. He's going to kneel it back toward the end zone. Just as we say, he nails one deep.
He nails it, Benny. He made us look good on that. I'm glad to see that. We're 1 for 1 right now, Benny. Let's keep it up.
All right, and we're 1 for 1, and the Rams will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. We're going to run down the starting lineup for you. Big offensive line here for the Rams. Of course, their returning quarterback, Kevin Brown, threw for over 1,600 yards last year.
Big center, the man hiking the ball is Coach Reese's son, and he looks like a giant down there, Benny.
He's a big guy, number 77, Wayne Reese Jr., about 280 pounds. Brown under center. Barking out the signals, little misdirection. He's got a little running room. That's number 34, Keith Ruffin, and he picks up, looks like it's going to be close to a first down, probably a pickup about 8.
That was good, strong, hard running, good blocking. They did a little counter play, and that's what you're going to have to do with the Amite Ward. They have so much speed. And a fumble, a late fumble. I didn't see that. Did you, Benny?
No, Sporty, I didn't see it. But the Warriors get a break. As soon as it looks like the Rams get something going, the Warriors get a break. And we got to run down that starting offensive team for the Warriors. Of course, quarterback is Adrian Davis, and Sporty, you can go ahead with these guys since you know them.
Adrian Davis is going to line up at quarterback. We have Kendall Tate as a split back, and of course Tyrus Mabry. And the first snap of the play, Tyrus goes in motion. And Benny, I couldn't see. Can you tell me?
Nice play there by big number 75 as he arm tackled him. That's Arnold Walker, and we talked about him before the game. He's a 6'4", 225-pound defensive end. It's a returning all-district player, and he made his presence felt early on that play.
Sure did. He fought off the block, penetrated, and made a good hard tackle on Tyrus.
Big, tall defensive end, number 75, Arnold Miller. Adrian under center's got the long setback behind him. That's Kendall Tate. One man's in motion. He's going to misdirection to Mabry. He's going to be stopped after about a 2-yard pickup by number 89, and that is Derek Luke, linebacker, 6'3", 180 pounds. They got a lot of big guys on this Carver team.
They sure do, Benny. They run a 4-3 defense, and they look like they play pretty good technique, and they're fast. They make up for mistakes, it looks like.
Davis will try it again, 3rd and 6. Tate the long setback. P.J. Franklin spread out to the near side. Rolling away from us. Dips it off to Kendall Tate. Can't get a hand on it. He only got one, and it'll bring up a 4th down situation. Interesting to see what Coach Career is going to do here. We're going to wait to call.
I'm wondering if he's going to send Fabian after that kickoff. He might try that field goal.
Wouldn't be a bad idea, but it looks like he's going to bring in the punt team. No, here comes Fabian.
Benny, I think he can definitely has a foot to make it. Let's see.
It's going to be a 40-yard attempt, Sporty. Fabian.
Travis Day is holding. He has good hands.
Snaps
and it's blocked.
Blocked at the line. Carver falls on it. Sporty, I think he tried to get more of a line drive there and try to get some distance, and he really just didn't get it up over the line.
Exactly. That's exactly right, Benny. He line drived it. You saw how he short-footed it. He needs to go ahead and let his foot go up and follow through.
All right. The Rams get the ball once again on that offense. Kedrick Brumfield is a senior split end, 6'2", 200 pounds, well, tight end. Alvin George is a split end, 5'1", 170-pound sophomore. Left tackle George Washington, 6'2", 240 senior. Left guard Tony Angelelli, 5'11", 230 pounds. Of course, the center Wayne Reese, as he gives the ball to the quarterback Kevin Brown. Kevin goes downfield, got a man open, catches it. They got one man to beat, but there goes the swarming Amite defense. Nice tackle from behind right there. Travis Day and Montre Walker. That's Quincy Jones, no relation to the singer, but a nice reception.
Nice reception, and as you saw Amite speed on that play, any other team that had been a touchdown. The guy was wide open. Amite, the middle linebacker Montre Walker, had enough speed to run him down. That was a very good play by Montre, and Carver looks like they're going to come out firing, Benny.
Well, Carver with that wide open offense. The junior quarterback's back. He threw 16 for 1,600. Off tackle goes nowhere as he's stopped by a host of Amite Warriors, led by Fabian Franklin and also number 22 for the Warriors, and that is, of course, Alan Ricard.
Benny, we're gonna call his name a lot tonight. Alan Ricard was at a sophomore and was one of the best defensive backs and players I've been around in a long time. We will definitely see his name called along with Fabian and Cedric Tillman on the defensive line.
Well, Tim Brown's going to bring his team back up to the line. He's going to drop back, three-step drop. He slips. He's going to try to run it, and he's going to be hit. It lost about 2 yards as he hit and stopped by big number 62, Dalton Harrell. And Dalton Harrell is a pretty good football player for the Warriors.
Benny, Dalton came a long way. I remember as a freshman, he was young. You never would think he would be a down guard, but he's fought his way and lifted the weights, and he turned himself into a very good ball player. I'm very proud of Dalton.
Run down the rest of this Carver starting lineup. Right guards, Brandon Roussel, 5'10", 200 pounds. Right tackle, Arnold Miller, 6'4", 220. Of course, the quarterback is Kevin Brown. Running back, Torrey Allen. Brown drops back. He's under pressure. He's going to be sacked for a big loss, and there he is again, Dalton Harrell with the rush on.
He did. He gave him a good lick, wrapped up, and the quarterback went down. Very good play by Amite. It's going to be a game, Benny.
Good game here. Both teams have a lot of offensive firepower. We're going to wait and see how it goes. The Rams are going to be forced to punt. Of course, the return man, the speedy and very athletic P.J. Franklin. P.J. doing a great job last week returning punts against Hammond High.
He sure did. P.J. was a freshman quarterback. He's a very gifted athlete, very good basketball player, and he has good hands.
Number 82, Alvin George handles the punting chores. P.J. picks it up. He makes one move, makes two guys miss, and he dives forward just short of the 50-yard line where the Warriors will take over. 1st and 10. And running down that starting Warrior offense, sporty, a potent offense.
Very aggressive attack. You're going to see coaches going to spread the field, use their speed, a lot of motion, Benny, and we're going to see if Carver can keep up with them.
Well, the big story tonight, Rusty Barrio is out of the ball game, out with an ankle injury. They're going to rest him tonight. And after this, we'll run down the lineup for the Warriors. Adrian under center sends Obi Dillon in motion. They'll give us to Kendall Tate, and he's hit hard by big number 75. And that's the guy we're going to call Arnold Walker a bunch tonight as he's made two pretty good plays. Running down this Amite starting offense, Horace Martin at one tackle. Rusty Barrio's out. We're going to see who's taking his place in a minute. Lionel Perkins at center. Rudolph Johnson at one guard. Adrian Zanders at the other tackle. Split ends, P.J. Franklin and Richard Jackson. Obi Dillon at flanker. Tyrus Mabry at the wing back. Adrian Davis, quarterback, and Kendall Tate is a long running back. Davis looking deep over the middle, is going to go to it picked off. Nice play there by number 15, Torrey Allen, as he runs it back all the way to his 37-yard line. That time Adrian tried to throw the ball to the speedy Tyrus Mabry, a little bit underthrown right there, and a good athletic play by Torrey Allen, who did a good job reading the pass and making a good interception.
Benny, it looks like these two teams match up. Number 15, Torrey Allen, caught up with Tyrus and made a great interception, a good run back. Looks like we have clip on the play, though. Let's see, Benny.
It's going to be marked from the point of infraction, so it's going to push the Rams back 15 yards. It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct is the call. So the Rams will walk back 15 yards where they'll take over at their own 23-yard line, 22-yard line. And Kevin Brown and company will bring his troops up.
I think we have a quarterback change. I think it's number 15.
Down on this
Well, we're waiting to get started. They're going to push it back a little more. That's starting Amite defense, swarming defense, led by number 10, Montre Walker in his linebacker position, and a big defensive front. And here come the Rams. We've got a quarterback change. Torrey Allen's going to replace Kevin Brown. Torrey is a running back. He's going to give up the middle to the little man, number 24. He picks up 5 or 6. That's Gregory Jacob. Before he run out of bounds by number 4, Keith Burke.
Benny Carver has good speed. Number 24, Jacob made a cut. He slipped. I think it's going to be Amy's in for a battle tonight, Benny.
I think the Warriors are in a dogfight with a team that matches up well because both teams have great speed. Allen under center. Give again to the little man. He picks up 3 or 4 before he's brought down. That's Gregory on the tackle. His big number 77. And that's Wayne Reese Jr. who anchors this. Well, no, I'm sorry. The tackle on his number on 62 for Amite, Dalton Harrell. Wayne Reese Jr. other side of the ball. Sorry for that mistake, folks. Big tight end in number 84 for Carver, Kendrick Bumfield. Allen under center. On the option, fakes the pitch. He's going to keep it and has nowhere to go as Fabian Franklin. And number 51 for the Warriors, Cedric Tillman on the stop.
There's Cedric. I know he's going to be on a couple of tackles. Carver tried to run an option play. Amite spotted it, fought the defense, good technique, and shut the play for a loss. Carver will have to punt.
The Rams are going to be forced to punt. Right here, back deep to punt once again is number 82, Alvin George. The receiving is going to be P.J. Franklin. He picks it up at the 45, and he's going to be stopped. Flag is down. On the tackle that time is Derek Luke. We're going to wait the call right there, Sporty. And
I might be mistaken, but I thought I saw a clip by number 21 for Amite, Derek Foster. If it is, they're going to back him up 15 yards. Amite has good field position. Let's see if they can get their offense going and do something here, Benny.
The Warriors are trying to get something done right here on offense. They have been unable to make anything happen thus far. That's the call, Sporty. You are correct. Push them back 15. And the referees are going to mark it off, and the Warriors will take over. 1st and 10 from about their own, let's say, 39-yard line. We got 5:14 remaining in the first quarter. Davis under center, split out to the near side is Dillon and Franklin. He's looking for one or the other. It's going to be to Dillon. Nice catch. He makes a cut inside, breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles, and he's finally brought down by Torrey Allen. That's a pickup of about 20 yards. Nice play right there.
Very well designed play. Amite spread the field. They had 5 receivers going out in the pattern. The quarterback, Adrian, rolled out to his left and made a very good pass to Obi Dillon. who caught the ball, turned upfield for a nice gain. Good hard running by Obi.
Obi doing a good job as a receiver early in the season. Davis under center, short side of the field, 3 receivers. Mabry's in motion. Little quarterback counter play. It's not going to get very much as he stopped after about maybe a yard pickup.
Tell you what, Carver's defense, I'm impressed with their defense. They're playing very good technique. Amite's showing a lot of motion. Carver is moving with them, and the down linemen are keen on their assignments and playing good technique football.
On the tackle was big Torrey Anginelli, and he's 5'11", 235 pounds. That defensive front's pretty impressive. It looks like Amite's going to have a little trouble running on them early in this ball game.
That is correct, Benny. I've been watching them. They're playing very sound technique. They're keeping that middle linebacker free, and they're getting after him.
Davis with a one-step drop, gets it to Franklin. He breaks one tackle. There's got to be a flag. There it is. Blatant face mask right there.
Benny, that was a bad play there. He absolutely grabbed the face mask and brought P.J. Franklin's head around. I thought it was going to spin off like a top.
Luckily, no neck injury. I don't think that the defensive back intended to do that. He just grabbed and came up with the face mask.
Exactly. P.J. made a very good move, got around him, and he grabbed to save a touchdown. But that definitely was an ugly play, Benny.
Well, it's going to help the Warriors out. They pick up 15 yards. And we're set to play. Adrian Davis under center. His long check back, Kendall Tate split out to the far side. Little Lance Toops, Obi Dillon, and Tyrus Mabry. Franklin alongside, it's up the middle of Tate. He gets 3 or 4 before he's brought down by a host of Carver Rams, led by number 57, Brian Bowie. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Davis under center. Mabry in motion. Give us to Tate. He's got a little running room. Breaks a couple tackles. Going to be close to a 1st down before he's finally brought down by number 43, Edward Burton, for the Carver Rams.
Benny, that was good hard running by Kendall Tate. Took a misdirection dive play up the middle, and Carver was there. They had good defensive technique, and I'm going to tell you, that was hard running. Looks like they're going to measure for the 1st down, Benny.
Got a timeout on the field. As the change come out to measure, it's going to be close to a 1st down. Sporty, I think Amy's doing a good job right here mixing it up. The defensive backs and linebackers are settling back a little bit now. Not just looking for the run after a couple good receptions.
That's true. Coach Career is going to spread the field. He's going to make you play both the run and the pass, and it looks like they're going to just power the ball up the middle. They're going to spread the field. They have a good running back in Kendall Tate, and it's good hard-nosed football. Amy seems to be settled down, and it looks like we got a 1st down, Benny.
We do have a 1st down, Sporty, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the Carver 14-yard line, 13-yard line. Davis under center. Gives it to Tate once again. He picks up 2 or 3 before he's brought down by big number 57. And that's Bowie, I believe. Yes, Brian Bowie on the stop once again. And also number 77, Wayne Reese Jr.
Benny, I noticed something in Carver. They're starting to send their linebackers. So look for something, Coach Career, something quick, pass and play. Get one-on-one with the defensive back for a score right here, Benny.
Yeah, Sporty makes a call. 2:31 remaining in the 1st quarter. Split out to the near side is Delwyn Perkins. Give once again. He's a quarterback keeper. And he's going to be close. Looks like he stepped out about the 3-yard line, but a good job. Excellent fake that time by Adrian Davis, and a good job of running.
Good job running, good hard, great fake. The linebackers, outside linebackers bit they were coming, and he got outside of them, good hard running. Looks like it's on the 1-yard line, Benny.
It's going to be about the 1-yard line, and it looks like Coach Career is going to elect to go with what we call the power pack, 2 tight ends, and just busted up the gut of the Carver Rams.
That's exactly what he's going to do, and he has the horses. I'll do the same thing.
Well, the horses are on the line of scrimmage. Obie Dillon now in the play, tight end. Also, Keith Burton, number 4. 2 backs, of course, are Kendall Tate and Tyrus Mabry. Referees taking their time, working on the sideline markers. Looks like they're about the 2-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and inches for the first, but 2 yards for the touchdown. Davis under center. Give it to Kendall Tate, and he scores.
Good hard running, good blocking. Amite lined up with 2 tight ends. From what they've been doing, they've been spreading the field with 5 wide receivers. That's how versatile they are, Benny. They come in a goal line situation with 2 tight ends and just power with the good hard running back and score for a touchdown.
So with 2:15 in the first quarter, Amite scores off of a Kendall Tate 2-yard run. In for the kick is Fabian Franklin, and he's definitely got the leg for this. Holder is Travis Day. Travis gets it down, it's up, it's gonna be shanked.
There's much more to being a legend pharmacist than just counting pills. After almost 40 years of experience, we've come to know the kind of quality service people expect. I want each person to feel like he or she is our only customer. Yet sometimes it takes a little extra effort to make things just right. What sets us apart from the rest is the personal attention that our customers receive. Taking care of you is our first priority. Discover a legend in Amite.
At Brumfield Motors in Amite, we take great pride in supporting Amite High football, and we also take great pride in serving all your transportation needs. Ford Motor Company, like Amite High football, is a winner. 5 out of the top 10 selling new vehicles in America today belong to Ford. F-Series, Ranger, Escort, Taurus, and Explorer are all number 1. We also offer one of the largest selections of prior-owned cars and trucks in this parish. Program cars with low mileage, bumper-to-bumper coverage save you thousands of dollars. Hi, I'm Buck Cottrell. For the best deal and the best service after the sale, come see me today at Brumfield Motors.
Set for the kickoff. It's a nice deep kick, and Gregory Jacobs going to let it bounce out of the end zone. And Fabian got all of that one.
That's the second kickoff in the end zone. Like I said, people, he has a strong foot, Benny. And he's not only kicking them to the end zone, Benny, he's kicking them deep into the end zone.
Well, the Carver Rams will take over. Interesting to see who's going to be in at quarterback. Looks like Torrey Allen's going to remain. Need to find out we'll find out exactly what happened at halftime to Kevin Brown. Well, I think Coach Reed just wasn't happy with his performance. I see Kevin on the sideline on her knee. Torrey under center. Gives it to Jacob. Jacob runs into a brick wall. He's going to be stopped by Alan Ricard and Delwyn Perkins.
Benny, that was right that they came back with the counter. Had a lead blocker. Alan Ricard and Delwyn Perkins fall off the block and made a very good play. I think we're going to see that counter misdirection play against Amite a lot tonight.
Well, the Rams will try it again. Looks like they lost about 4 on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 14 for the Rams. We've Carver, at times looking pretty good offensively early in this ball game. Last possession in this one, a little sluggish. Of course, they had a quarterback change. And now in a quarterback, Torrey Allen. He's going to roll out. He's going to look. No receivers are open. He finds one over the middle and overthrows him. As wide open on the busted play was number 25, Sean Honeycutt, and Torrey just overthrew him.
Benny, we saw his ability to scramble, to look, to buy a little time. He did find an open receiver, just overthrew him. It looks like, Benny, that this quarterback he's capable of the big play. Let's see if Carver, I think this is a very crucial time for Carver. After Amite ran the ball down and scored, it'll take the momentum out of Amite if they can come back with a good drive or possibly a score.
Well, here comes the Rams. Spread out to the near side is number 83, Quincy Jones, the lone receiver. Allen's going to roll out. He's looking. He's got plenty of time. He's going to, and the time closed in on him. That's big number 50, Jonathan Foster, come in for the sack. He's a 6'2", 210-pound junior, and the Fosters just keep coming here at Amite High School.
That's one thing about Amite. You're right, Benny. You look at the roster of Amite. You see the Fosters, you see the Perkins, you see the Boykins. I see a Boykins. They just come in, name after name, and they have very good football players. Very good tradition here at Amite High School.
Well, back to punt's going to be Quincy Jones. Fabian sits, fakes it. Quincy, he's going to be hit hard. It's going to be Amite, touchdown. And number 62 for Amite came out of nowhere, Dalton Harrell, to just nail the punter, Quincy Jones, on the bad snap.
And he coughed up the ball, and I believe number 51 fell on the ball for a touchdown. The pressure was on, and that was a very key touchdown for Amite. Carver has to do something quick, Benny, or this is going to be a blowout.
Amite showing their big physical strength. Amite's going to go with the two-point conversion. Davis. Behind him is Kendall Tate. Receiver on each side. Timeout. Davis didn't like what he's going to see, and with that timeout, we'll be back with the two-point conversion right after this.
Gazzardo's Dry Cleaning and Laundry, 226 West Oak Street, Amite. Convenient drive-through window, fast, efficient service, expert alterations, drapes dry cleaned and pleated, household items, spreads and rugs, leather, suede and furs, pillows cleaned, fluffed, sanitized, deodorized, and brand new ticking, cryo-robe sales, tuxedo rentals, wedding gowns heirloomed, water and stain repellent, much, much more. That's Gazzardo's Dry Cleaning and Laundry in Amite. The best fruits and vegetables anywhere. Try Sunflower in Amite. A deli with fresh bread, vegetable party trays, fruit trays, and the famous high roller tray. Try Sunflower in Amite. Ready for the oven stuffed meat dishes, barbecue, and party supplies. Try Sunflower in Amite. Cakes and pastries of all sorts. Double manufacturer coupons every day. Senior citizen discount Tuesday and Thursday. Complete video department, both new and old movies. Try Sunflower in Amite today. There are a few qualities you should look for when you need an attorney. Integrity, dedication, professionalism, hardworking, knowledgeable, and experience. Charles V. Jinko has these qualities. When you need legal assistance, call the professionals at the law offices of Charles V. Jinko, 108 East Mulberry Street, Amite, Louisiana, 748-8164.
Welcome back to the ball game. Amite has scored again. It's 12-0 with 33 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Warriors have elected to go for two. Davis, no backs behind him. He's going to roll out to the right side. He throws incomplete as he tried to hit Obi Dillon at the goal line. And in defense of Davis, he had a little pressure on him that time as big number 79 came in strong, and that's George Washington. And he never tells a lie.
Benny, that's the versatility of Amite. 2 plays earlier down on the goal line, we see him line up in a power formation. They run up the gut for a touchdown. This time they spread the field, roll out. Obi Dillon was wide open in the corner. He just couldn't get there. They had good pressure on him.
Well, the defensive front, a little too much on that particular play, so Fabian Franklin will tee it up. And this time, little Gregory Jacob needs to get deep and try to catch it, coming up running and catch it.
They need something. They need something big. Right now, the key to this game is Franklin's ability to keep Carver Rams deep in their territory. And it looks like he's going to do it again, Benny.
Sporty, he kicked that ball 9 yards deep into the end zone. Great job of kicking. He's setting those Rams deep in their own territory every time.
That's right, Benny. Carver has the ball 3 times. 3 times they started on the 20. They have to go 80 yards. They've been making a lot of mistakes. Amite's been capitalizing them, and that's the ball game right here. Let's see if they can mount a drive, get into Amite's territory, and at least make Amite drive drive down the field like they have to do.
All right. Hey, we've got another quarterback this time for the Rams. Number 3, well, Kevin Brown. I think he's back, starting quarterback. Quick toss this time, and off of the hands of number 25, Sean Honeycutt. And a nice pass right that time because the cornerback, Keith Burton, was 10 yards deep, and Coach Reese had picked that up and tried to throw underneath.
That's right. I'm looking forward to see Kevin Brown, Benny. Like you said, he passed for how many yards last?
1,600.
1,600 yards. He has a good arm. He has some speed receivers. And let's see if he can't get him out driving. Evidently, he didn't get hurt, Benny. Coach Reese must have been unsatisfied or some type of discipline problems happened. We have yet to find that out.
Well, he might have just wanted to sit him down and explain to him. And maybe that's what it was right there. As he threw a nice pass, it was just incomplete. Brown gives it to Torrey Allen. He's got some running room, shows a little speed, and slips before he cuts, and he picks up 12 yards, good enough for a first down.
Very good-looking play, Benny. There was that counter trap. Amite is so quick. They moved. 2 big linemen pulled, made a nice opening. Running back got through there quick, had a good gain. Had some more open field. If he doesn't slip down, Benny, that could have been a little testy for Amite.
Brown's going to bring it up, but a whistle blows. That's going to be into the first quarter.
Rick's Auto and Truck Parts, a Parts Plus auto store, open 7 days a week with free deliveries. Whether you need car parts or heavy-duty truck parts, you'll find them all at Rick's. Arrow alternators, starters and clutches, Raybestos brake parts, air conditioner parts, Gates belts and hoses, Black Hawk tools, Wicks filters, Metric and John Deere hydraulic hoses. Hydraulic hoses cut to fit, up to 1.5 inches in diameter. That's Rick's Auto and Truck Parts, Highway 16 in Amite. It's football season at Alessi's Appliance, and if your TV set doesn't cut it anymore, score big at Alessi's on a new set of your choice. Credit, no problem. Home stereos, they've got them too. Name brand refrigerators and freezers. And don't forget that great variety of in-stock washer and dryer sets. They've got it all at Alessi's. Even the kitchen range. Don't wait. Call today.
Brown brings his team up to the line in a similar offensive set as the Amite Warriors. One back there, and that's Torrey Allen. Brown, a little guy, only about 5'8". He's barking out the signals. Gives it up the middle of Allen, and Allen's hit after about a 4-yard pickup by number 23, Delwyn Perkins, but Allen hits the hole hard.
Benny, I think this is Carver's best lineup. I don't know what happened, but you're right. Allen hits the hole fast. He looks like he's pretty big and strong, and he got through that hole pretty quick, Benny.
That's a pickup of about 4 yards. No, it's about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 for the Rams. Looks like they're putting together a pretty good drive here in the beginning of the second quarter. Brown under center, got 2 backs. Gives to Allen, and he just pushes his way through for a pickup of about 3. And Allen does a good job.
He really hits the hole fast. There was a little misdirection play. The fullback went up the middle, and the tailback came around, and the quarterback reversed for an off-tackle play. They gained about 4 yards. Benny, we got 3rd and 2 right now. And Carver looks like they're going to mount a drive. Let's see what they can do if they can sustain this drive.
The Rams on the move right here, 3rd and 1. Quarterback Kevin Brown in the backfield. Torrey Allen. Brown gives to Allen, and he's going to be stopped close to the first down. There's a flag on the play. And another flag on the play, and we're going to have a little controversy out on the field, Sport.
Number 6, Stevie McGee, gave a good shot to the wide receiver, and the wide receiver retaliated. It looks like we got a personal foul on this side. On the other side, Benny, I couldn't see what happened. Could have been a possible face mask.
I'm going to wait the call from the referee crew here. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty, unnecessary roughness against our personal foul, either way, against the Warriors. Interesting to see if they're going to march it back with a counter. It looks like it is because the Rams aren't moving. Well, now they are.
Now they are. You're right.
And it's going to...
They did have a double foul on it. We had a 15-yard face mask on the other side, and we saw what happened to this side, Benny, with Stevie McGee and number 83. They did catch 83 taking the last shot, and it's going to hurt the Rams.
Well, they're going to march it back for the Rams. And we're going to be right back where we started from Sporty, as it's going to be still about a half a yard short for the first down. Well, they're going to give them a first down.
It looks like they is automatic first down on the face mask, and that was a dead ball foul, so they marked the penalty off. That's what happened there, Benny. And we got 1st and 10 for the Carver Rams.
Carver's going to have the ball at their own, we'll say, 42-yard line. Where Kevin Brown and company try to get something going here against the Amite defense. Brown under center, long set back is Allen. Spread out to the far side. Nice play right there underneath, and he slips as he tries to pick up a couple extra yards. That's number 83, Quincy Jones.
That's a very good looking play. I tell you what, Kevin Brown's a very small player. When he gets underneath the center, all we see is a helmet. But he has a strong arm, and he gets out there pretty quick, Benny.
Coach Reese said last year they lost their quarterback and had to stick Kevin in the first game of the season. He didn't feel he was quite ready, but one thing he said, he gained a lot of experience last year, getting him ready for this year. And he said he threw about 15 interceptions last year, but he thinks he's going to cut down on it this year. Hadn't thrown one yet this season. Brown, drop back. He's got a man open. Nice toss again to Jones. Jones picks up the first down, got a little running room, breaks a tackle. It's going to be stopped just shy of the Warrior 35-yard line.
Benny, that was a very good-looking play. Brown rolled out and hit Quincy on a nice little down-and-out pattern. He made a good move and gained about 8 extra yards for a first down. Carver looks very good on this drive. Let's see if Amite defense holds true to form and comes up with the big play. Or should I say, who can come up with the big play?
Well, Carver marching right now, putting together a pretty good drive for the first time tonight. Brown with 2 receivers to the near side. Honeycutt and Jones. Quick drop. He's going to screen pass over to Allen. Allen breaks one tackle. He doesn't have a lot of room to go before he's stopped by a host of Amite Warriors, led by number 22, Delwyn Perkins, and number 50, Jonathan Foster.
Benny, if number 79 for Carver, George Washington, can get that block on 65, Terrell Smith of Amite, that could have been a big play. Terrell Smith made a good job of fighting off the block and turning the running back inside.
Well, Sporty was only going to pick up about a yard, a half a yard. We'll call it a yard. We've got 8:36 remaining in the first half, and this first half has went by pretty rapidly as the Warriors are up 12-0. If you're just joining us, don't go away because the Rams have their first good drive. Showing Honeycutt in motion. Brown looking. He's got 2 receivers in the same spot. Nice pass. He hits the big tight end. It's going to be good enough for the first down. Kendrick Brumfield. Sporty, they had both receivers in the same area, and they broke out in separate ways.
They did a little crossing pattern, and he hit the big man in the middle. Very good-looking play, good hard runner. It looks like Carver's mounting a drive. And I'm very impressed with Kevin Brown, Benny. He has a good arm, and he gets it out there, doesn't he?
He does a good job. A la Doug Flutie here in Warrior Stadium. Just hope he doesn't get that miracle pass at the end of the ball game. I know Coach Career's got his fingers crossed on that one.
That's true.
Well, Brown has got his men going. Honeycutt, they don't like what they see. They call timeout. And with that time, we're going to hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
Join the winning team, Folks Refrigeration in Amite, your Carrier Comfort Pro. Folks, their reputation for excellent service and excellent quality just can't be matched around here. Let Randy Folks custom analyze your home for your specific heating and cooling needs. You could save thousands of dollars. Get the peace of mind guarantee with your Carrier Comfort Pro Folks Refrigeration, 748-8838.
We support winners. We believe in being the best.
Thank Smitty's Supply and thank Satisfied Customer. The reason is simple. Smitty's always has in-stock merchandise to fill customers' orders because Smitty stocks over 25,000 parts numbers from quality manufacturers like Goodyear Belts and Hoses, Blue Chip Electrical, Black Hawk Tools, McCord Gaskets, and many more, celebrating 25 years of honest, dependable service and competitive prices. Smitty's is open 7 days a week at their 2 locations, Big 4 Auto Parts, Highway 51 Independence, and Smitty's Supply, Highway 51 Arcola.
All right, we're just about set to continue play here as the Rams have come up with a pretty good drive right here, engineered by the little man, Kevin Brown. He's got one back behind him. He sends Quincy Jones in motion. He's going to give it to Torrey Allen. Torrey doesn't have a lot of running room, but makes something out of nothing, picks up about 3 yards.
Amite had good defense. Fabian Franklin crashed in from his defensive end position. Allen made a good move, picked up about four hard yards, gives them a 2nd down and 6.
I tell you what, right there, the Rams did a pretty good job on that Amite defensive front. You know, linebackers and the cornerback came in and made a good stop, but they did a pretty good job opening up the initial hole.
That's exactly right. I'm impressed with the line. They're big, like we said earlier in the pregame. They're big, and they look like they can get out there and move, Benny.
They're doing a good job thus far. The Rams. Quincy Jones in motion. Play action. Brown, he's waving, he's moving, he's got a little running room, picks up a block, and he's going to be stopped by everybody as Montre Walker initiated the tackle.
Yeah, Benny, that little man got into the zone that he didn't want to get into. He got in the hands of Montre Walker, who actually picked him up, and a host of Amite Warriors came in for a good hit.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 6 for the Rams. In his Torrey Allen. Out is the other running back, Keith Ruffin, who's more the blocking back, obviously, because he goes in passing situations and blocks. And in both these teams' offenses, the key is protect your quarterback. That time, the Amite defensive backs did a good job of covering the receivers. Brown rolling out. He slips. He rolls, looking for the face mask call, but I didn't see it. The referee obviously didn't see it. It's going to bring up a 4th down, and a great stop right there as the Warriors did a good job on defense.
That's right. It looked like they had pretty good protection on the backside. The end crash down Earl Tillman, and Benny, it looked like he almost ripped our man Kevin Brown's head off. I don't know if they didn't see it or exactly what happened.
Cameraman says he just glazed his helmet. Speck McClendon. All right. The Rams are going to go for it, and 4th down and 13 yards to go. They need to get to the 10 to get the 1st down. 2 backs in the backfield. Brown. He's got a man open. Nice catch, but doesn't pick up the 1st. And big number 84, that tight end's got some good hands, Kendrick Brumfield. But Tim Brown threw a bullet across the field. He's got a good arm.
For a little man, he does. He has a very good arm. I wonder if he pitches, Benny.
He could probably play in the infield, I can tell you that for sure.
Amite once again came up with a big play. Just looked like when Carver was mounting a drive for a score, they had a big play by Earl Tillman, sacked the quarterback, put him in 4th down and long. Although Carver made a good play, it was short of the 1st down.
That Amite defensive line put a little pressure on him too. That penetration of that defensive front, the last two snaps have really been impressive, and I think that's the key why they stopped him on that drive. Well, we switch sides right here. Adrian Davis has his men up, nobody in the backfield. 1-step drop, and he throws it out of bounds as the defensive back, number 17, did a good job on Fabian Franklin. Antoine Carr as he hit him within 5 yards and stopped him cold.
Benny, that was textbook, secondary position. He was in a bump and run. He hit him. He could not release off the line, and he busted a play. That was very good position and great defensive position by number 17, Carter.
Coach Carrier trying to utilize PJ's one-on-one ability. Just didn't get him the ball that time. Davis goes back this time to the little man. It's in and out of the hands of number 25, Adrian Harrell. Can't throw it too high to him. We got to put it down close to the worms.
I'd like to get him and Kevin Brown next to each other and see who's taller, Benny. You're right. It was good design play, just overthrowing.
Well, Amite wastes no time as they get a team back to the line. Quarterback under center, Davis. Rolling out, and he's almost sacked there. He's going to wind up being sacked. Fumble! And I think the Rams are going to have it. Yes, they do. Big play. Putting on the pressure right there is big number 75, Arnold Walker, once again, who made the initial touch on the quarterback.
Benny, that's exactly right. He broke through the line and made a good play. Benny, I noticed something that Carver's doing that I don't believe too many teams have tried or could do. They're playing with the wide side of the field. They're playing man-to-man, and it looks like Carver has a guy in Carter that can match up with the outside receiver, so they can do a little something with the linebackers and put a little pressure on Adrian.
And as we're looking, so Carter's a junior, and he's a returning all-district player, and that answers that question as he's playing good man-to-man defense. Brown under center, long setback is Allen. It's a give to Allen, and he's going to be stopped right there by number 51, Cedric Tillman, and then Jonathan Foster up on top.
I tell you what, those two down guards in 50 and 51 do an excellent job in fighting off the guard, keeping not only the guard off the middle linebacker, but they also penetrate and make big plays in the backfield. That's very hard to do, and they do an excellent job at it.
Well, so far tonight, Cedric Tillman's been the ringleader on that defensive front, making numerous big stops. Brown under center. Play action. Throws. Nice pass to the big tight end, and he's going to pick up the first down. There he is again, Kendrick Brumfield on the reception, and this guy's got some good hands with a little speed. He's a big kid.
Good hands, runs good routes. It looks like Carver is shortening up their routes, Benny, to neutralize Amite's pressure, and Brown's doing an excellent job of getting the ball out to his receivers.
Sporty, it looks like the Rams were just a little short. It's going to be third down about 2. And they bring 2 tight ends in as they add somebody who's not on the roster in at tight end. Going to give it over to Torrey Allen. He's going to get 2, enough for the first down. Before he's brought down by the returning All-State linebacker, Montre Walker.
And I hate to say this again, we're going to be mentioning Montre Walker's name a lot this evening. Looked like they had good blocking. It makes our job a little difficult out here not having him on the roster, but he made a pretty good block, snuck through a crack, and it looks like they're going to have to measure or close to a first down, Benny.
They're going to have to bring out the flags. We've got 3:48 remaining in the half. Here comes the referee, Kenny Husser, and the chain gang, and it's going to be a close one, Sport. Just about a quarter of a football, good enough for the first down.
Like I said, that was a good play, good blocking scheme. They have 2 tight ends, maximum protection. He sees a little crease, and he gets through the hole, and he ran hard, Benny. He was dragging somebody for the first down.
Well, they've got Torrey Allen listed as a running back, quarterback, and free safety. You just call him a jack of all trades. He's done a good job tonight all over the field. Brown looking, throws in and out of the hands of Quincy Jones, and that was 6 all over it.
Benny, that was an excellent play. The ball was right there. Quincy's making catches all night long. He just took his eye off the ball and missed it. Very crucial play right there. Let's see what happens next.
Well, it's 2nd down and goal from the 7. And that was a nice pass. Quincy just didn't hold on to it. As the Rams bring in their blocking back, number 34. Keith Ruffin. Brown under center. He's looking, throws another bullet to Quincy. He doesn't miss this one. He goes in for 6.
I don't think he could miss that one, Benny. That was right there on the numbers. It stuck there. He made a good catch. I like the call. The kid made a mistake. They came right back to him and made the big play. Excellent throw by Kevin Brown.
Well, Kevin with a good throw. Quincy with a tougher reception. Hangs on. I think little Kevin just stuck it in his gut right there, and it wasn't coming out.
You said it. It was a perfect pass right there between the numbers, and it stuck there for the touchdown. Good play.
We got a ball game on hand here tonight, Sport, and on the kick is number 12, Chris Phillips. It's going to be good. And the Carver Rams tighten up the score. It's Amite 12, Carver 7. We're going to be right back.
There are a few qualities you should look for when you need an attorney: integrity, dedication, professionalism, hardworking, knowledgeable, and experience. Charles V. Jinko has these qualities. When you need legal assistance, call the professionals at the law offices of Charles V. Jinko, 108 East Mulberry Street, Amite, Louisiana, 748-8164. Rick's Auto and Truck Parts, a Parts Plus auto store, open 7 days a week with free deliveries. Whether you need car parts or heavy-duty truck parts, you'll find them all at Rick's. Arrow alternators, starters and clutches, Raybestos brake parts, air conditioner parts, Gates belts and hoses, Blackhawk tools, Wicks filters, metric and John Deere hydraulic hoses. Hydraulic hoses cut to fit, up to 1.5 inches in diameter. That's Rick's Auto and Truck Parts, Highway 16 in Amite.
Short kick's going to be picked up by Delwyn Perkins. There's a fumble on the ground. Ball's all over the place. The Rams looks like they have recovered. Well, we got a pile up. We're going to have to wait and see what the officials say. Rams football.
That's a big play, Benny. Amite muffed the kick, hustling after the ball. They kicked the ball about 10 yards, and the Carver Ram fell on it. Let's see if Amite can suck it up and make the big play if they have to and hold Carver right here. Or vice versa. Can Carver put the ball in the end zone? Look for him to throw quick, short routes for the touchdown.
Well, Carver. 2 receivers spread to the far side. Sean Honeycutt and Quincy Jones. Quincy again's open, and he makes the reception. He's going to be hit by a host of Warriors, Keith Burton. And Quincy's down. Keith put a lick on him, and if he goes down, that could mean problems for the Rams.
You're right, you're right, Benny. It looked like Keith came up, and you're right. It looked like he got the wind knocked out of him, gave him a good little shot. Let's see if he come back with reception. With another play. There's that out route, Benny, short yard, three-step drop, and he gets it out there quick, Benny.
Well, Coach Wayne Reese and the rest of his staff over there checking on number 83, Quincy. Quincy's had quite a night tonight. They got him listed as a tight end linebacker, but more wide receiver, 6 foot, 170 pounds, sophomore. And most of these kids are from the lower 9th Ward in the New Orleans area. Brown's under center. Jones is out the game. Oh, he's still in there. Running the ball nicely that time is number 15, and he picks up the first down, Allen.
He runs hard, Benny. Carver came in with 2 tight ends, maximum protection, maximum blocking. They run off tackle, and he hits the hole pretty hard, and he picks up the first down.
And, of course, on the stop was our anchor man tonight. He's all over the field, Cedric Tillman. Cedric Tillman. Kevin Brown got 2 backs behind him. Spread out to the far side is a lone receiver, Sean Honeycutt. Play action. Nice pass. It's up and incomplete. Little to high. To number 15, Torrey Allen there. On the hit right there is big number 65, and he's a story within himself, Terrell Smith.
Benny, Number 65 had good coverage. He's a big man, and he had good coverage. Number 15, Allen. The pass was a little high, and he was there to put the hit and make sure the play was getting anywhere.
Well, the story so far, Sporty, of two different quarters. Amite dominating the first quarter offensively. Carver taking over in the second. Give us up the middle. Little scat back, picks up 5-6, close to the first down, and that's number 25, Sean Honeycutt, who doubles as a receiver and a running back. He's, well, number 24, actually. Gregory Jacob, the punt return guy. They've got a lot of guys that play a lot of different positions. Just good athletes on this Carver team.
That's right, Benny. Good athletes. They play a couple positions. That was a good counter play or cutback play and misdirection. It looks like they got a first down, Benny.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line for the Rams. Brown under center, two back split behind him. They give us to Terrell. He's going to be hit hard by Montre Walker. And then Delwyn Perkins. Well, actually, Dalton Harrell. But Montre said no way this time.
That was a very good play by Montre Walker and Dalton Harrell. They tried to off-tackle lead. Montre went with the first back, and he was there to meet the running back right there in the hole.
Sport, I'm going to go off on the record here and saying look for the tight end to catch the ball down the field, kind of over the middle, because it's been about 7 passes since he's seen the ball. What was it? It was off the tight end's hands. It picked up, and it's going to be right at the goal line, but we called the play.
Benny, you're right. You definitely called the play. The tight end down the middle, off his hands, and it looks like Quincy. Our man Quincy's back in the game. He caught the ball, and he might have, well, no, he didn't score. It looks like 3rd down and inches, Benny.
3rd and inches for the Rams, and they can go up right here with 55 seconds remaining in the half. In the backfield is number 30, Lee Martinez and Terrell Smith. Timeout. Kevin Brown doesn't like what he sees. And with this timeout, we're going to take time to hear from Tangipahoa Television sponsors. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Brumfield Motors and Amite, we take great pride in supporting Amite High football, and we also take great pride in serving all your transportation needs. Ford Motor Company, like Amite High football, is a winner. 5 out of the top 10 selling new vehicles in America today belong to Ford. F-Series, Ranger, Escort, Taurus, and Explorer are all number 1. We also offer one of the largest selections of prior-owned cars and trucks in this parish. Program cars with low mileage, bumper-to-bumper coverage save you thousands of dollars. Hi, I'm Buck Cottrell. For the best deal and the best service after the sale, come see me today at Brumfield Motors in Amite.
3rd and inches for the Rams. They're down 12-7. Can go up with a touchdown here, 13-7. They've got their own version of the power pack, 2 tight ends in the ball game. They give us to Terrell Smith, and he's hit immediately by Montre Walker.
That was a great play by Montre Walker. He was keying the back and the back's movement. They went right. He was right there to feel it before he could even get to the line of scrimmage. That was an unbelievable play by Montre Walker.
Well, we got time out here. And we'll be back.
Gazzardo's Dry Cleaning and Laundry, 226 West Oak Street, Amite. Convenient drive-through window, fast, efficient service, expert alterations, drapes dry cleaned and pleated, household items, spreads and rugs, leather, suede and furs, pillows cleaned, fluffed, sanitized, deodorized, and brand new ticking, cryo robe sales, tuxedo rentals, wedding gowns heirloomed, water and stain repellent, much, much more. That's Gazzardo's Dry Cleaning and Laundry in Amite.
Well, tell me when. Hey, we're back here at Warrior Stadium, and we've got a ball game. 12-7, Amite with 39 seconds remaining in the half. It's 4th down and inches for the Rams. Touchdown, Rams.
Benny lined up in a power formation. They set the little guy up the middle on a quarterback sneak. He had a little help from his running backs to get across the goal line. They scored for a touchdown. For a minute there, I thought Amite stopped him. It took a while for him to call a touchdown, so he evidently just squeezed on through.
Boy, I don't think the defensive front for the Warriors could see him if the line stands up. I think that's the key. He just kind of snuck in before somebody hit it.
That's exactly what happened. And when they did realize he had the ball, he had the big running back pushing him across the goal line for the touchdown.
Nevertheless, it's 13-12. And the Rams can go up by 2. The kick is shanked. And in applying the pressure right there is big number 79, Earl Tillman, as Chris Phillips missed the extra point.
The best fruits and vegetables anywhere. Try sunflower and Amite. A deli with fresh bread, vegetable party trays, fruit trays, and the famous high roller tray. Try sunflower and Amite. Ready for the oven stuffed meat dishes, barbecue, and party supplies. Try sunflower and Amite. Cakes and pastries of all sorts. Double manufacturer coupons every day. Senior citizen discount Tuesday and Thursday. Complete video department, both new and old movies. Try sunflower and Amite today.
And we're back at Amite Stadium. Carver just scored to go on top. Phillips is getting ready to kick. And it's a squib kick that goes out of bounds. We're going to have a penalty on the play. And it looks like Amite's going to take it at the 35, Benny.
Question here, Sporty. Coach Carrere, if we can look into his mind, which is a pretty diverse offensive mind, what does he do? You kneel or you try to make something happen? With these athletes, you might try to make something happen.
He possibly could. Right now, they dominated the game and they find themselves behind on 2 bad plays. They might just kneel it, get back in the locker room, regroup, and come back for a second half.
We're going to wait to see. He's got his receiving core in. P.J. Franklin, O.B. Dillon, and Travis Day. No backs behind the quarterback. And here go the Warriors with 34. Davis rolling out. He's got Day over the middle. Complete. Nice catch by Travis Day. A pickup of 12 yards, 24 seconds, 23 and ticking. Amite hustling down to get.
They in there, hurry offense, Benny. That was it. Spread the field wide. Looks like Coach Carrere's going to try to score, at least put a little pressure on Carver Rams.
Hey, he only needs to get to about the 20-yard line to get a chance for a Fabian Franklin field goal.
That's exactly right.
Nice toss to Travis. He's got a little running room. He picks up, nice move. He gets to the 30, 25 before he's finally brought down by number 15, Torrey Allen.
And Benny, that's why Adrian is the quarterback right there. He spotted, he saw the defense, nobody was on Day. The guy was not looking. They got behind him for a big gain and a big play. They're in field goal range now, Benny. Let's see what can happen.
10 seconds remaining in the half. 9. Quarterback rolling out. He's going to throw it. It's going to be complete to P.J. Franklin. 1 second. That's going to be, well, waiting on the call. Did he get a timeout with 1 second? We're waiting the referee's call. 1 second. Coach Reese is furious on the other side. And here comes the field goal team. It was close, Sport.
It was very close. He's definitely mad. I think Amite got a break. It was a good play. The ball was on the ground, and they might have gotten a timeout after all. But I did not see anybody with the timeout sign, but it looks like they got it. They might have told the referee after this play or completion, automatic timeout.
Well, Fabian Franklin's in for the kick. 2 nice catches by Travis Day. 1 of 12 yards and 1 of 25. And then P.J. Franklin with the 10-yard pickup. Brings up Fabian. Snaps bobbled. It's going to be close. It looks long enough. It's good. The Warriors take the lead with no time in the first. 15-13.
Football season at Alessi's Appliance. And if your TV set doesn't cut it anymore, score big at Alessi's on a new set of your choice. Credit, no problem. Home stereos, they've got them too. Name brand refrigerators and freezers. And don't forget that great variety of in-stock washer and dryer sets. They've got it all at Alessi's. Even the kitchen range. Don't wait. Call today.
Join the winning team, Folks Refrigeration in Amite, your Carrier Comfort Pro. Folks, their reputation for excellent service and excellent quality just can't be matched around here. Let Randy Folks custom analyze your home for your specific heating and cooling needs. You could save thousands of dollars. Get the peace of mind guarantee with your Carrier Comfort Pro Folks Refrigeration, 748-8838.
We support winners. We believe in being the best.
Thank Smitty's Supply and thank Satisfied Customer. The reason is simple. Smitty's always has in-stock merchandise to fill customers' orders because Smitty stocks over 25,000 parts numbers from quality manufacturers like Goodyear Belts and Hoses, Blue Chip Electrical, Black Hawk Tools, McCord Gaskets, and many more, celebrating 25 years of honest, dependable service and competitive prices. Smitty's is open 7 days a week at their two locations, Big 4 Auto Parts, Highway 51 Independence, and Smitty's Supply, Highway 51 Arcola.
The band's first selection, touch time, listen to the glass door while the Washington is performing for our social spit station. Capshaw, Alfred Gray, and Johnny Lee. Outstanding Wilders of the Week, Mr. Capshaw. Congratulations on a great job. We will conclude tonight's show with the STS Warrior Fight Night. Come on, Warrior fans, and sing along.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ned Mortello, owner of the Amite Chiropractic Center. I'm a sponsor of this year's Warrior football program. The key to winning is to have a well-engineered and successfully carried out game plan. Good Health also has a well-engineered game plan that deals basically with the spine and the nervous system. Sometimes Health's game plan weakens due to accidents, some occupations, poor posture, sports injuries, and even stress that can cause us to develop problems such as headaches, neck, shoulder, arm, and elbow pain, as well as lower back, hip, leg, knee, and foot pain, and even muscle spasms and pinched nerves. It takes a great coach to be able to regroup his team that has fallen behind before it's too late and be victorious. To do this, he has to have the ability to see what adjustments need to be made in his game plan, make those adjustments, and come out with the win. It is this same ability that chiropractic can help you restore life's game plan for good health. If you suffer with pain, come join the winning team of thousands of chiropractic patients and start enjoying a pain-free, better health. Call my office at 748-8877 and schedule for a free spinal examination. I want to check your game plan for health, and I'll do it for free. Call 748-8877. And if you hurt, don't delay. Call today.
There's much more to being a legend pharmacist than just counting pills. After almost 40 years of experience, we've come to know the kind of quality service people expect. I want each person to feel like he or she is our only customer. Yet sometimes it takes a little extra effort to make things just right. What sets us apart from the rest is the personal attention that our customers receive. Taking care of you is our first priority. Discover a legend in Amite drive-in drugstore.
At Brumfield Motors and Amite, we take great pride in supporting Amite High football, and we also take great pride in serving all your transportation needs. Ford Motor Company, like Amite High football, is a winner. 5 out of the top 10 selling new vehicles in America today belong to Ford. F-Series, Ranger, Escort, Taurus, and Explorer are all #1. We also offer one of the largest selections of prior-owned cars and trucks in this parish. Program cars with low mileage, bumper-to-bumper coverage save you thousands of dollars. Hi, I'm Buck Cottrell. For the best deal and the best service after the sale, come see me today at Brumfield Motors in Amite.
And we're off to the second half. Delwyn Perkins, actually Alan Ricard picks it up, and he stopped at the 35-yard line by about half of the Carver team. Led there by the little man, number 28, and that's Sean LaCour. So Amite puts it together, and they're going to get the ball for the first time right here in the second half, and this could be a landmark possession right here. Amite needs to get something started offensively because they had a dormant second half quarter.
That's exactly right, Benny. I thought we were going to have a deja vu. Same thing happened to them last week against Hammond. They dominated the game. And all of a sudden, on 2 quick plays, Carver was ahead. Let's see if they can come back and with a good drive here, Benny.
Quarterback counter gets about 1.
Very good play by number 67, Torrey Angeletti. He stayed at home for that counter and the arm tackled the quarterback for 1 yard.
That's all he got, sport, 1 yard. We're set right here. Davis under center, take the long setback. He's got a man wide open down the field. Little Lance tubes and almost picked off by guess who? Number 15, Torrey Allen.
Benny, I'm impressed with him. Like you said, the man was wide open. He was at safety, came across the field to break up the play. Almost intercepted the ball. Very good play by number 15, Andrews.
Tell you what, he's got great closing speed. He gets there quick.
He does.
Good looking athlete. All right, the Warriors will try it again. 3rd down and 10 to go. Davis under center. Mabry. Davis rolling out. Nice pass, a little high over Obi Dillon, and 1, 2, 3, and we'll punt.
Very good defensive stand by Carver. 3 plays, Amite has to punt. I noticed they're playing man-to-man with the linebackers on the running backs with Tyrus Mabry. Maybe Amite can spot that and come with a play down the middle. Maybe look the safety off and come back to Mabry down the middle.
Well, I tell you what, where is Tyrus Mabry? The Warriors hadn't got the ball to him much here in this ball game, and I know they like to with that speed. Nice punt. Of course, the receiver is little Gregory Jacob. He's going to let it take a Amite bounce. And the Warriors are going to touch it down at their Carver 25, where here they come, little Kevin Brown and company. And they've done an excellent job their last 2 possessions, Sporty. It's really pertinent that Amite stops them right here.
This is a key series. Like you said, Carver's been on the roll the last 2 possessions. It's like they found a game plan that they're going to work with. Look like they're going to work with the short outs and the counters with Allen running the ball. And our little man's going to get the ball to the receivers when they get open.
Well, Brown is under center. Honeycutt to the far side. To give us Allen, and he gets nothing as he's hit by a host of Amite Warriors. Led by number 62, Dalton Harrell, and number 51, Jonathan Foster.
The 2 down guards are very important in a 40, 4-3, and Amite has 2 good ones, and they just made an excellent play there. Look for Carver to do a out right now or some type of misdirection. They got a 1-back set, Benny.
1-back set with Allen. Brown under center, Honeycutt, and number 83, Quincy Jones. Honeycutt throws it high. Nobody's there paying attention for the defense. They went head hunting that time and they left the ball untouched.
That's one thing Stevie McGee will do. He will come up and hit you. He had a shot at an interception that time if he picks up the ball and possibly a touchdown, Benny, because the ball was out there. Now, that was the worst ball I've seen Brown throw all night. Maybe he can pick it up.
Well, it's 3rd down and 9. Warrior defense not giving much here on the first 2 tries for the Rams. Little Brown, play action. He throws a bullet out to the big tight end, number 84, Brumfield. And he does a good job. Kendrick Bunfield on the out route. And that's 10 yards. There's a flag on the play. Coach Reese over there talking to the referees. Flag, we're going to wait to call. Sport, did you see anything over there?
No, I didn't, but I know it's possibly going to go against Amite. Coach Reese had a long conversation with the referees at halftime on that last second call, and it looks like they're going to get it's going to go against Amite, Benny.
I think it's going to be a late hit. Our cameraman, Speck McClendon, picked it up. Let's await the call. And that's what it is. Unnecessary roughness. Referees will mark it off. 5, 10, 15. Big play right there for the Carver Rams. Of course, not so good for the Amite Warriors.
No, it wasn't, Benny. They need to regroup, calm themselves down, and play defense like they know how they can play defense, Benny.
Brown's under center, got two backs behind him. Little counter, and Allen almost gets away. But hanging on is Montre Walker. And if he gets away from Montre, it could be 6.
Exactly right. They came back with the quarterback reversed out. Allen hit the hole very quick up the middle, and Montre was hanging on, but brought him down. Good play by Montre Walker.
2nd down and 4 yards to go for the Carver Rams. They're staying with the split backfield. Keith Ruffin and Torrey. Somebody moves, and it looks like little Quincy Jones is going to push him back 5.
And Benny, I'd move too if I had number big 50, Jonathan Foster looking over me. That's the first time I noticed that Quincy Jones was a tight end, Benny, and I don't think he wanted to hit Jonathan Foster too much at all.
When they go to 2 tight end sport, they bring Quincy in as one of the tight ends, and he's about 160 pounds out there soaking wet. He's a good receiver and runs good routes, but I don't know if he can handle that big man in front of him, especially big Jonathan Foster. And Jonathan's bringing in about 220 pounds at you. Brown, drop back. He's looking, he goes the other way, out route to your man, little Quincy. He puts a move on Terrell Smith. Boy, he's finally dragged down by Montre Walker. And Sporty, that's going to be good enough for another Ram first down.
That was a very good play by Quincy. Foster hit him coming off the line. He had enough speed to get out in his routes. And our man, Kevin Brown, made a good pass for a completion. He made a good move for a first down.
Well, it's 8:07 remaining in the 3rd. The Rams are slowly but surely climbing this Warrior Mountain and they've been consistent their last 3 drives. Brown under center, 2 backs behind him. The give is to Terrell, and he's hit immediately by Montre Walker. And Montre was there with some serious penetration.
Benny, that was textbook middle linebacker. The back went that way, that was his key, and he filled the gap and just laid a tattoo on the running back. That was a good play by Montre Walker. Benny, I see him holding his shoulder. That could be a big play if he's hurt.
Well, I think he might have rubbed out the kinks, Sport. Montre definitely there with a lick. Brown under center. Play action. Waiting for something to happen. Throws to the tight end who almost makes a pretty good catch. And there on defense was number 22, Alan Ricard. And Brown threw a bullet.
That ball got there quick. It was right on target. And Brumfield almost made an excellent play. And Amite had good coverage by Ricard. It was just a great ball thrown and almost a great play, Benny.
Well, he had a man on him, and Brown just threw it to the other side. And like to come up with a big play. Nevertheless, it's 3rd down and 10 for the Rams. Brown under center. Play action. He's going to throw it to Quincy. Quincy's got enough for the first down. And Sporty, I tell you, I like the way they bring 2 receivers in the same area and then split them different ways.
You don't know which way to go, Benny, but I guarantee you I'd follow number 83 because it looks like that's the guy he's throwing to. Benny, I don't know if you could see that play with the pressure that Brown had, but I can't believe he got the ball away. He's small, and he threw a bullet between 2 defenders and got it there to our man Quincy.
Well, Quincy Jones having a big night. Little man Brown, there's a flag on the play before we get any action here. Referee Kenny Husser on the flag, throwing out the laundry. Offsides against the Rams, pushing back 5. Might be the break the Warriors needed.
Could have been. I think Amite's going to have to suck it up. Somebody's going to have to step forward for a big play. I'm going to look at Cedric Tillman or Foster. And, of course, Montre Walker's always there to make a play.
Well, I think what we need is somebody to step up in that defensive backfield. You know, Montre and those guys doing a good job up front, but somebody's got to make a play back there. gives up the middle. He picks up 5-6, fumble, flags on the play. I think the Warriors say they recovered it. But there's a flag on the play. We got to wait the flag.
It looks like it's going to be the Warriors' ball, Benny. A good fullback dive up the middle. He was running hard on second effort. One of the Warriors popped the ball loose, and they recovered. Good play by Amite.
Well, that Amite defense, bending but not breaking here, holding the Warriors, pick up a fumble. 7:24 remaining in the third. The Warriors still have the lead. But one thing that Rams did accomplish, they took a long time consuming drive there.
They did what they had to do. It's a shame they made a mistake, but Amite's always there to capitalize. I don't know if it was such a mistake that somebody stepped forward and made a big play, Benny.
Amite tries to do it with the quarterback keeper, and Davis is still running, picks up first down on a 14-yard pickup. Be 1st and 10 for the Warriors at their own 28-yard line.
Looked like it was an option play. Adrian made a good read, picked up a first down. Good hard running by Adrian.
Well, just as the Rams were going good, bam, they get slapped upside the head with a fumble. And the next thing you know, Amite's got the ball going the other way. First down. Big pickup by Davis. Got one back behind him. And he gets the ball, Kendall Tate, but loses a yard. As big Wayne Reese Jr. was there for the stop, and also the big junior, number 75, Arnold Walker. So it's 2nd and 11 for the Walkers. Coach Carrier brings in 3 more receivers, sends 3 out. Little number 25, Adrian Harrell in.
Looks like Amite's going to spread the field with 4 receivers. They have Kendall Tate in the backfield. Let's see the next play, Benny.
Well, quarterback counter. He has nothing there. Breaks a tackle, though, makes something happen. He's still going. He's going to be stopped close for the first down. And a great job, second effort right there by the quarterback, Adrian Davis.
Excellent run by Adrian, number 67. Tor Angeli made a good hard hit. Didn't wrap up, though. Adrian pumped his feet, broke loose. Looks like it's going to be close to a first down, Benny. Looks like they're going to have to measure.
Flags are going to have to come across the field. And this has been a ball game. First quarter was all Amite. Looked like it was going to possibly be a blowout. I even took time to call Dr. Jack Kevorkian. Put the Carver Rams out of their misery, but the next quarter was all Carver, racking up 13 points in the second quarter. It's Amite Warrior first down.
That's a mark of a good team, Benny. They were down. Carver drove the ball. They got a break, and now Amite's going to try to get a drive going and put some points on the board.
Well, the Warriors, 6:01 remaining in the third. The Warriors have the football. Adrian Davis, Kendall Tate behind him, spread out to the near side. Here's Tyrus Mabry. He's in motion, leaves Obi Dillon alone. The toss is to Dillon. He's got a little blocking up in front of him. Well, the referee's going to rule him down. Said his knee hit the ground. So actually, that's a loss on the play.
Obi went down to catch the ball, and unfortunately his knee hit the ground, and the ref was right there to blow the play dead. Benny, number 70 is putting good pressure on Adrian Harrell. We don't have him listed on the roster, but he's having a pretty good game right now.
Well, Davis under center, rolling out. Looking, he's got Dillon open, throws to P.J. Franklin, makes a nice catch. Pickup of about 9 yards. Be 3rd and 1. Great catch right there on the completion, P.J. Franklin.
Good looking play. Amy spread the field, went to the wide side. Franklin curled up, and Adrian Davis hit him on a good pass and a good reception by P.J. Franklin.
Ah, here come the Warriors. Davis under center. Give us to Kendall Tate. There's not much there. 4th down and about 2. And we'll see. Yep, Coach Career calls the punt team. Good job. That defensive front for Carver is pretty tough.
They're playing good football, Benny, good technique. They're putting pressure on. That time they locked up and held Kendall Tate for a 2-yard gain or minimal gain, which is hard to do.
Well, they're going to go for it. 4th down and 1. They bring the power pack. Whistles blow. Timeout, Carver Ram.
Gazzardo's Dry Cleaning and Laundry, 226 West Oak Street, Amite. Convenient drive-through window, fast, efficient service, expert alterations, drapes dry cleaned and pleated, household items, spreads and rugs, leather, suede and furs, pillows cleaned, fluffed, sanitized, deodorized, and brand new ticking, cryo robe sales, tuxedo rentals, wedding gowns heirloomed, water and stain repellent, much, much more. That's Gazzardo's Dry Cleaning and Laundry in Amite. The best fruits and vegetables anywhere. Try Sunflower in Amite. A deli with fresh bread, vegetable party trays, fruit trays, and the famous high roller tray. Try Sunflower in Amite. Ready for the oven stuffed meat dishes, barbecue, and party supplies. Try Sunflower in Amite. Cakes and pastries of all sorts. Double manufacturer coupons every day. Senior citizen discount Tuesday and Thursday. Complete video department, both new and old movies. Try Sunflower in Amite today. There are a few qualities you should look for when you need an attorney. Integrity, dedication, professionalism, hardworking, knowledgeable, and experience. Charles V. Jinko has these qualities. When you need legal assistance, call the professionals at the law offices of Charles V. Jinko, 108 East Mulberry Street, Amite, Louisiana, 748-8164.
And it looks like they're gonna punt and hold Carver back in their own
Check
territory.
the fake. I saw it right there with Tyrus Mabry. He's gonna pick it up. Tyrus is gonna go. He may go all the way. He's got one man to beat. Oh! Fumble out of bounds. I couldn't grab the mic from you fast enough, Sporty.
Ben, I'm glad you did. That was an excellent call. Here we are. Maybe questioning Coach Career, and he comes up with the super call, super play. He caught everybody off guard. And that's why his team's doing such a good job.
A man saving the night right there was little number 24, Gregory Jacob, about a 5'8", 150-pound defensive back. And he tripped up Tyrus Mabry. And if he didn't, it had 6 all over it, as Tyrus was cooking with grease once he crossed midfield. Give us the Kendall Tate up the middle. He bulls for 2 or 3, but they're not going to run it too successfully up that Carver gut.
They got big number 77, and Benny, I got a good look at him. I went down on the field. He is huge. That's Coach Reese's son. He is unbelievable.
Also, big number 70, who is Enoch O'Hara. About 240. Davis dropping back. He's got Burton wide open. Touchdown, Warriors! Good play action pass.
That was a great fake. That was the key to the play. They faked the ball to Tate, what they've been doing all night. Keith Burton lined up at tight end, got out in the flats and made a good catch for the touchdown. Good play, good execution on the quarterback's part, Davis, and that's what you got to do to win ball games.
Well, with 3:10 in the third, Amite scores. Travis Day's a holder. Bingo! That's way out of here. He kicked that one to Greensburg as Amite goes up 22-13.
Rick's Auto and Truck Parts, a Parts Plus auto store, open 7 days a week with free deliveries. Whether you need car parts or heavy-duty truck parts, you'll find them all at Rick's. Arrow alternators, starters, and clutches, Raybestos brake parts, air conditioner parts, Gates belts and hoses, Blackhawk tools, Wix filters, Metric and John Deere hydraulic hoses. Hydraulic hoses cut to fit, up to 1.5 inches in diameter. That's Rick's Auto and Truck Parts, Highway 16 in Amite.
So, they've got more guns on this team than Billy Abel's Land of Sports. Well, maybe more ammo, whatever you want to call it, whatever we want to call it here.
I don't know about guns or weapons, but I know they got some good players and a good football team and a good coach that's gutsy that can call the right play in a crucial situation.
Well, don't count out Carver, though. The Rams put it on him in the third. Nice line drive kick out of the end zone.
That's his 4th kickoff, Benny, 4 times in the end zone. And this won't go in the scorebook, or people probably won't remember it, but I think that's the key to the game. In the first quarter, if you remember, Franklin pinned Carver at the 20-yard line on 3 possessions. They played it in Carver's side of the field. They jumped on them. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going this quarter, too.
Well, one thing's for sure, they can always keep it going with the little man at the quarterback position, Kevin Brown. That Brown's under center. He's got 2 receivers spread out. He goes immediately, goes up and in and out of the hands of Torrey Allen. He's hit hard by Keith Burton and number 23, Delwyn Perkins.
You're right. The ball was thrown high, Benny, and Keith Burton came up and laid a pop on Allen. And I think he's going to talk to our little man and say, get the ball down a little lower next time, please.
Brown under center. Got 2 backs behind him. Fake play action, double play action. He's got a man wide open down the field. Nice catch. Is it good? Yes. What about that catch? Number 84, Brumfield.
Unbelievable catch. Benny, I tell you what, Carver has some pretty good football players. That was a nice throw, deep throw for little man, and Brumfield got up, grabbed the ball with 2 hands and brought it down. Great play, Benny.
Great play to pick up of 25 on the reception.
And Benny, I was watching our man Quincy at tight end against Foster, and it was unbelievable. He hung in there, but Foster just ran right over him. It was great.
Quincy spread to our side. He gets away from that line. Linebackers are coming. A busted play. And Montre and Delwyn and Cedric Tillman and the rest of the Warriors come, but the flag go flying out of the referee's pockets. Face mask. Oh, that hurts against the Warriors.
It made a good aggressive play. Looks like somebody reached up and caught a face mask, Benny. It's going to be 15 yards, and that's going to hurt.
Well, the only Achilles tonight for the Warriors has been their mental mistakes, and it's hurt them time and time again. Now they're putting themselves their backs up against the wall as the Rams cross midfield, but they'll just have to stop them like they did last time.
That's exactly right. They're making some mistakes. It's a good, aggressive football team. Let's see if they can regroup. I know somebody's going to come and make a play. Let's see who it's going to be this time, Benny.
Well, Brown's under center. Allen's in motion. Drops back. He's moving. He gets it off and throws behind the tight end, in and out of the hands of Delwyn Park. And that's really the only real bad pass that the little man's thrown all night, but he was under some heavy pressure.
He was on a great rush by the Amite Warriors. He was scrambling. I thought he was going to get out the pocket. He decided to shoot the ball down the middle and just overthrew his receiver. And once again, Benny, Montre Walker's holding his shoulder, and he's bending over. That could be a crucial loss to him.
Well, looks like Montre's going to try to suck it up, play some tough football, but he's definitely hurting as he shows a little pain as he's trying to. Quincy's lining up at tight end. He's going out for a pass. They throw off of the hands of number 15, Torrey Allen. So it brings up a 3rd down and long.
At time, Carver had a tight formation, rolled a little bit. The running back went into the flats. He was open. Brown just overthrew him that time. Look for my man Quincy on this play, Benny.
Well, 2 receivers, Honeycutt, looked like somebody moved, no call. Little man's got a man open downfield and in and out of the hands of number 25, Shane Honeycutt. And Sport, that was a good pass, and he was wide open. I don't even know if he probably could have walked in. Flag on the play. Have to wait the call.
Looks like we're going to have illegal procedure on Carver. I don't know if Amite knew it was going to be a penalty on them or what, but you're right, Benny. He was wide open, and I'm sure Carver's going to come back with that play. Same play later on in the game.
Amite declines the penalty. Going to try to force the Rams to punt. Coach Reese hadn't sent the punt team out. Well, here they come. And Quincy's going to punt again. Back deep to receive is P.J. Franklin. High snap. And here come the Warriors. Long throw down the sideline. And it's out of bounds. But nevertheless, Quincy did a good job of picking up and getting rid of it, at least giving Amite the ball at the original line of scrimmage.
Very heads-up play by Quincy. The ball sailed over his head. He ran back, picked up the ball, had enough instinct to pick the ball up and throw it. So even if it was incomplete, it'll be Amite's ball at the original line of scrimmage. It looked like he completed a pass, Benny.
Warriors take over. Well, here comes the Amite offense. Montre Walker's definitely in pain. Sporty, as you've said time and time again tonight, and he's going to be attended to by the Amite team doctor, it looks obviously. He's just sucked it up and played the last quarter.
And Benny, that's the type of kid he is. He has played, he has made some good hits, and he's been in pain. Benny, I noticed it a couple, might have been in the first quarter, but he's been hurting and he's just sucked it up. It looks like, I don't know if it's a dislocation or what, Benny, but he's definitely in pain.
Well, I hope the best for him. I hope it's nothing serious as they got him on the bench. But as we were talking, Kendall Tate picked up 3 on the dive up the middle, and the Warriors are in the power pack. Burton's in at tight end. Dillon, other side, well, Delwyn Perkins now. 2 backs behind. Davis gives a Kendall, and he goes, well, the quarterback keeper is going to lose about 6.
That was the good fake to the dive back. Adrian kept the ball and looked like number 43, Edward Burton, came up, a 10th grader, made a fine play on the quarterback. He's going to have to watch it, though. He got a little excited. They might throw the flag next time, Benny.
Well, Warriors change their offense, bring in a few receivers. It's 3rd and 11. Sporty here at Warriors Stadium. The Warriors are up 22-13 with 54 seconds remaining in the 3rd. Davis rolling out to our side. He's got Dillon open and he throws it over his head. Dillon almost makes a nice catch coming back to the ball. 2 receivers really real close together, Sport.
That's right, Benny. They didn't separate. The defensive back, the same defensive back was guarding 2 receivers. Luckily for Amite, he was a small. He had good position. The ball was overthrown. And Obi Dillon almost made a half play anyway, Benny.
Obi comes up with a. They're taking Montre Walker out of Warrior Stadium. Looks like they're going to. Sport, it looks like a dislocation. I hope it's not a serious one. Burton's going to do handling a little punt as we go back to action. Back deep to receive is the little man, number 24, Gregory Jacob, for the Rams. And that could hurt Amite right here defensively. He's made some big plays tonight.
Benny, he is. He's the key to that defense. In a 4-3, usually your best athlete's in the middle. And he's a great linebacker. He's a great kid. And I hate to see that happen to that young man.
Well, there's a timeout on the field. And with this time, we'll take time to hear from our sponsors.
Football season at Alessi's supplies, and if your TV set doesn't cut it anymore, score big at Alessi's on a new set of your choice. Credit, no problem. Home stereos, they've got them too. Name brand refrigerators and freezers. And don't forget that great variety of in-stock washer and dryer sets. They've got it all at Alessi's. Even the kitchen range. Don't wait. Call today.
Burton handling the punting. Travis Day's in. Short punt. It says but it takes the Amite bounce. And it's going to roll to about the 20-yard line where number 55, David Holden, stops it for the Warriors. So the Rams take over 1st and 10 from their own 20 with 35 seconds remaining. And the ringleader for the Amite Warrior defense is out of the game and out of the stadium. Hopefully nothing serious. And that's could put some serious pressure on this linebacking core for the Warriors.
Let's see who's going to take Montre Walker's place. Is it Franklin?
Yeah. Well, actually, moved number 21. 21 is Derek Foster, 6 foot, 175-pound sophomore. And the Fosters keep coming. Brown under center. He's going to drop back. He's looking, and he's sacked. And another Foster makes a sack. No, that's Cedric Tillman on a sack. Cedric's having a hard time getting up, but he's okay.
We hope he's okay. He made a good play. Looks like the quarterback brought the ball down. Looked like he had some room. Cedric was there to make the stop, and he looks like he's hurting too, Benny.
That big offensive and defensive front for the Rams probably has something to do with it. Whistle's blown. That's going to be the quarter as Amite is up 22-13. And we'll be back right after these messages from our sponsor.
Join the winning team, Folks Refrigeration in Amite, your Carrier Comfort Pro. Folks, their reputation for excellent service and excellent quality just can't be matched around here. Let Randy Folks custom analyze your home for your specific heating and cooling needs. You could save thousands of dollars. Get the peace of mind guarantee with your Carrier Comfort Pro, Folks Refrigeration, 748-8838.
We support winners. We believe in being the best.
Well, we're set to go into the final period. Brown under center. 2nd and 15. Counter play to little man Jacob. He picks up 12 before he's hit hard by number 22, Alan Ricard, when he pops back up.
Looks like Carver's going to try the middle without Montre Walker. They did a counter play. They had some success. Let's see if they're going to come back to same play or some type of counter or movement, Benny.
Sporty, Carver had some success in the second quarter off the counter. Hadn't used it since. Not going to run straight at him. You got to get them flowing one direction and cut the other. Quarterback keeper, they're going to try to utilize the absence of Montre Walker, and he picks up one, maybe. He picks up the first down. Well, that's good enough for the first down. So the little man picks up the first down on a gutty play.
he did a good job getting behind his big center, big Reese. He opened the hole, and he was right there, and Amite stopped him to a minimal gain, but not short enough for a first down.
11:07 and ticking. Kevin Brown. He's got a new receiver in the ball game. Who's not listed. Just came up. Carver's got a time. But we're going to talk through it. You know, we were talking earlier, Sporty. This could be a little of a emotionally the Warriors are down. They had a big emotional week last week in a game against Hammond. Stadium was packed. Hammond brought a lot of fans. Amite fans were out in a big crowd. And this weekend, they're just a little sputtering of fans, and really the fans are not into the ball game. So emotionally, they're not up as much for this ball game. But but all of a sudden, bam, they find themselves in a pretty good ball game with a tough Carver team.
That's a good point, Benny. You're right. Last week with Hammond, had a lot of fans. Every play we heard yelling and screaming. And even this week, Benny, when they make a good play, the crowd doesn't seem to be in it. And Amite looks a little down right now. It's the fourth quarter. Usually everybody, they're up. And they look like they're down right now. Hopefully, I don't know if it's the absence of Montre Walker or what, Benny, but they're against a good team.
Well, there goes the band. Maybe they'll get us rocking right here. As Kevin Brown's under center. He's rolling out. He's looking. He's going to be sacked. Fumble. Warrior football. Number 50 on the recovery, Jonathan Foster. And the Rams forgot to do the most important thing, protect their quarterback.
That's true, Benny. I noticed on that play, though, they sent the receivers deep. They were having success with the short, quick outs. The quarterback dropped back, and Amite was right there. And he took a pretty good shot and fumbled the football.
Warriors have the football. They take over, 1st and 10 at the Carver 28. Adrian Davis. The long setback is Kendall Tate. And to give us fake it. Hey, Davis stopped behind the line by number 47. Brian Bowie.
Good play by Bowie. It was a quarterback. He made a good fake to Tate. Went outside, and he was right there to make the play.
Davis scrambling. Now Mabry's a long setback. Change it up here a little bit. Option to Mabry. He's got a little running room. He could go. Pick it up. Breaks one tackle, 2 tackles. Fumble. Who's got the ball? Looks like Tyrus has picked it up. He has. Pickup of 10, 15, 16 yards by Tyrus Mabry. I think you've got to get the ball in his hands a little more. Every time he's touched it tonight, he's picked up at least a first down.
That's correct, Benny. He hadn't touched the ball that many times. Benny, I noticed, and Coach Carver made a good call. Carver was in a new defense. They spread the middle linebacker out. They ran an option play, and Tyrus Mabry picked up some great yardage.
Well, Mabry, quarterback looks to keep it on possibly a busted play and gets not too much there.
Again, Carver was in a 6-man front, stacking the line of scrimmage. I think they want to take the dive play away from Amite, but it gives the corners to Amite, and with their speed, it's going to be 6 points.
Well, it's 2nd down and 8 to go for the Warriors. Nobody behind Davis. 3 receivers, trips to the right side. P.J. Franklin, one-on-one situation over here. Gives it to Mabry. He's got to beat one man, and he doesn't. Of course, that's Torrey Allen on the tackle. Torrey in the right spot at the right time.
And that was all-district player making all-district play there, Benny. He fought off the block, one man to beat, and he made the play. And it's not easy bringing Tyrus Mabry down by one man, I'm going to tell you.
Well, it brings up a 3rd down and 8 with 8:54. Amite's going to call timeout. Coach Carver waiting for the offensive call from upstairs. He got it. He's going out to the huddle himself to break it down to the team. Pulls out the old chart. Said this is what it's going to be. 3rd and 10. A little isolation maybe.
Exactly, Benny. I look for him to spread the field or come back with the option. That's going to be open, especially if Carver's in the same defense they've been playing the last couple of plays. They're stacking the line of scrimmage. I see no middle linebacker. Looks like they're going to have 6 to 7 men on the line of scrimmage and look for somebody to get outside on them.
All right, here we go. Carver goes back to the 4-3. Quarterback's got a man over the middle and doesn't find him. That was Tyrus Mabry. Wide open is Tyrus, but he let him a little too much.
Very good play. They spread the field. Tyrus was one-on-one with the linebacker, made the fake going outside. Adrian just overthrew the receiver. Good play, though.
Brings up a 4th down and 10, and the Warriors are going to go for it. Davis under center. Rolling out to his right side. He's got a wide open Tyrus Mabry, but he's hit. Fumble. Still scrambling. Looks like Amite. No, the Rams come away with it. There on the recovery is big number 75, the man that laid the lick, Arnold Walker, and he's come up with some big licks tonight.
Benny, he sure has. He made a good play. Adrian tried to get around him. He just couldn't do it. He fell off the block to make the play and came in with the ball. Let's see if Amy can come up with the defense minus Montre Walker.
Sporty, one thing I want to ask, in that situation, you've got a guy like Fabian Franklin. Possibility, you've got to look at the kicking situation because then the other team's got to, Carver's got to score 3 times if you get to 3. And he's definitely hit some tonight that would go in from that distance. Misdirection. James on the fumble. Torrey, but he picks it up.
And there was that counter trap play that's been successful. Benny, if he doesn't fumble, he breaks it open and he has a lot of daylight. Good hard run.
Keith Burton coming up to make the stop. Coach Wayne Reese. He's been there at Carver a while. Last year, the big man for him was Jarvin James, who caught almost 1,000 yards of passing himself. I think it was over 1,000. Brown under center. Whistles blow. Delay of game. It's going to push him back 5 yards.
Carver didn't need that. It looked like the coaches or somebody didn't know what to do. The formation was messed up. He took a little bit too much time and it cost him 5 yards.
Carver coming in with another new fresh man on the line, number 72. Look at this guy. Freeman Bridges. He's only a sophomore, but he's 285. Quincy Jones is in motion. Quarterback throws to him. He catches it, makes a move, stops, sings just once, and goes out of bounds. Quincy with the reception and the song and dance.
Just once, huh, Benny? That's been Carver's big play right there. The quarterback had a short drop. The Amite line didn't have enough time to get on him, and he did it out. He has a lot of room outside. They respect his speed. Made a good catch and a good run after the play, Benny.
Well, Sporty, I think you brought up a good point. They're going to have to go to the quick drop. Too much. They can't give Amite too much time to get in and put pressure on Brown. There it is again. Nice reception to number 18, Antoine. No, that's number 18 is Marty Morgan on the reception. Marty picks up about 9 yards. Just short of the first down. Be second and that one.
That was a very good play, very good pass. Excellent catch by Marty. Turned the ball up the field. They have a lot of room out on the corners. They need to take advantage of it, and that's what they're doing right now, Benny.
Brown under center. Misdirection, the little man gets the first down. And he's tiny. Gregory Jacob, only 155 pounds with his equipment. And Carver cooking with a little grease. Probably Crisco with 6:50:45 remaining now as time still ticking away. Amite up 22-13. Brown under center. Got Quincy Jones to the far side. He's looking for Quincy. Throws underneath to the big tight end, and it's going to be off his fingertips, his outreach fingertips. On the play, there was number 22 for the Warriors, Alan Ricard.
Amite had pretty good coverage that time, Benny. They had two tight ends, faked the ball up the middle, went outside on a short drop back to the outside. Looks like Carver's picked up the same thing. They're going to run the same formation.
Brown. He's got two receivers. He's throwing deep down the field. Nice catch. Woo! By number 80, Glenn Guidry. Pickup of about 33 yards, and Guidry got up in the air to make the reception.
I tell you what, Benny, that was a great play, great throw. They decided to go deep. The quarterback, Brown, dropped back and hit Guidry on a great play, Benny.
Brown's going to bring his troops down. He's got two backs. Gives it to the little man. He tries to get to the outside, and he's nowhere to go as he's pulled down by number 22 for the Warriors, Alan Ricard.
And Benny looked like he had a little room outside, and all of a sudden, it closed pretty fast. Ricard came up, made a good play, tackled him high, and brought the man down.
I got to go back to that last play, the play before that. The little man threw a 35-yard line drive bullet, tight spiral down the field. Guidry got up in the air and made a great reception. He leaped. Pretty good athlete, this Glenn Guidry. Brown, he's looking. He's got Guidry open again. Guidry picks it up. He's got one man to beat. 6 points for Glenn.
Excellent play. The corners for Amite are giving a lot of room. He caught the ball, turned outside like we try to tell the receivers to do. Made a good move, got around Stephen McGee for the touchdown. Good play, and the Carver band and the Carver fans over there are really excited. This is going to be a ball game, folks.
I want to know where Glenn's been all game. They put him in. They throw to him twice. He makes two good receptions. Plus, what they did there, isolated him one-on-one, and he made a great move.
He really did, Benny. He spun outside, beat the defensive back for the touchdown. Very good play.
Kick is up, and it splits the uprights. And we got a 3-point ball game. Well, 2-point ball game. Changing the score on us. 22-20 with 5:21 remaining. We'll be back.
Thanks Smitty's Supply and thanks Satisfied Customer. The reason is simple. Smitty's always has in-stock merchandise to fill customers' orders because Smitty stocks over 25,000 parts numbers from quality manufacturers like Goodyear Belts and Hoses, Blue Chip Electrical, Black Hawk Tools, McCord Gaskets, and many more, celebrating 25 years of honest, dependable service and competitive prices. Smitty's is open 7 days a week at their two locations, Big 4 Auto Parts, Highway 51 Independence, and Smitty's Supply, Highway 51 Arcola.
And we're set for the kick. Short kick. Going to be picked up by Ricard. He follows the wall, but the wall crumbles. He picks it up on his own, tries to break a few tackles. And nice return as he stopped just inside the midfield.
And Benny, you can see the difference between the Carver kicker and Amite's kicker.
Might be the difference in this ball game.
That's exactly what that's
the field goal.
The field goal is the difference right now, Benny. And the fact that Carver, every time Franklin kicks off, they have to go 80 yards, and that has to put some pressure on you, Benny.
And in return, when the Warriors get the ball, they've only got to go 60 or 50 yards in this case, a little over 50. Davis under center. He's got Mabry behind him. Pitch to Mabry. He got the sweep. He's got to outrun one man. He does, but he can't outrun little number 43 who came in out of nowhere, Edward Burton, another 10th grader, and he was flying. That guy can move.
Benny, I'm going to tell you, Carver has some great 10th graders. Like I said earlier, they won the JV championship a year ago, and you can see why. They have some excellent young players. The field was wide open, one-on-one tackle. 43 came up and put a hit on Tyrus Mabry.
They're running the option this time. Get the pitch to Tyrus. He's got to beat one man, and he's stopped right there by number 15. That's our man all night, Torrey Allen. Torrey does a good job open field tackling on Tyrus Mabry. Torrey Allen's an impressive athlete. We keep calling his name offensively, defensively. He does a little bit of everything, sport.
He really does. He's been a good performer tonight. I hadn't got to see him any other times, but Benny, I'm very impressed. I don't know if he's highly recruited or anything, but I'd have to try to give him a shot somewhere, Benny.
Well, the Warriors have the ball 3rd down and an Acres. It's 3rd to 15. Double reverse to Keith Burton, and there's nowhere to go as our man, big number 75, Arnold Walker, snuffed it out for the 8-yard loss.
And I'm going to tell you, they are fired up on Carver sidelines, and the players are starting to get involved. Amite, you can look at their sidelines. They are dead. The crowd's dead. They don't know what's going on, Benny. They have to regroup. They got 3 minutes left to go in the game to pull this victory out.
Well, Amite's going to be forced to punt. Burton gets a beauty, y'all. The little man back to receive, Gregory Jacob. Fair catch is the call. 3:08 is the time. 22-20. And the Warriors have their backs, defense, I should say, against the wall here. They've got to hold the Rams to come out victorious tonight. Could be a huge upset in the brewing here.
It really could, Benny. Let's see if the Amite Warriors cornerbacks are playing off the ball. The out is going to be all night, and our man Kevin Brown has been on target all night long for our man Quincy. Just once they need to hook up, and it's going to be a touchdown.
There you go, Sporty. Quincy Jones to our side. Glenn Guidry to the other side. He's looking. He throws off of the hands of the tight end. Glenn almost picked it up off the bobble. Pretty good play.
Good looking play. I don't know if Glenn was supposed to do a little better job of clearing, but like you said, he almost got the ball off the deflection.
Old tip drill.
Let's see what they're going to do this play. I have a feeling they're going to come back with the same play or same type of play to the flats, Benny.
Spread out. Brown looking. Throws to Guidry, and it's off his hands. He had 2 receivers open that time, number 80, Glenn Guidry, and also number 18, Pascal Amos Angeletti. And he picked out Guidry and just went off the numbers. But Guidry made 2 good receptions on the last possession.
He sure did. He needs to concentrate. And as we were speaking about the Amite fans and team being down, you can listen to them right now. They're into the ball game now, Benny.
Defense is the call by the fans. Coach Career wants a little D. 3rd and 10. There it is. Number 62, Dalton Harrell, coming through.
Benny, that was a big play. They had a guy wide open down the field. They tried to go deep. Harrell got between the blocker and made a good hit and knocked the little man down for a big loss. 4th down right now, Benny.
4th and 10 for the Carver Rams. Here at Warrior Stadium. Carver's going to go for it, Sport. Here's the call. Brown under center. Rolling out, he's got a man wide open. Oh, right off of the hands. Little underthrown, but right off of the hands of Quincy Jones. And just once tonight, he dropped the ball when it really counted. With 2:08 remaining, the Warriors take over in the Carver Ram territory. And however this ball game turns out, it's been a barn burner here at Warrior Stadium.
It really has been. It's been an exciting game. Carver put on a good show with their young players. Amite always puts on a pretty good show, or a real good show, I should say. And it looks like they're going power football right here and run out the clock, Benny.
They're in the power pack. Gives up the middle. Stopped after the 2-yard pickup. 2 minutes remaining and the clock's ticking here at Warrior Stadium.
I don't know how many timeouts Carver has left, but I would start using them. They're not out of the game. They still have time if they can come up with the big play, Benny.
Davis gives to Tate. Tate bulls through, picks up 5, 10, 12 yards. Good enough for the first down. Kendall Tate up the middle. He kept those legs moving.
That was good hard running, Benny. He's fresh. He doesn't play defense, and he pumped his feet for a first down. We got an injured player on the field, Benny.
Got an injured player on the field and can't get his number. There's a timeout. Coach Reese comes over. 1:32 is the time. 22-20. The Warriors have the ball deep in Ram territory. And it's been a good ball game. A couple of those passes completed. You never know what'll happen on that last series for the Rams. They really look good tonight. Our hats got to go off to both teams. We saw great football here tonight in Warrior Stadium.
That's right, Benny. Both teams have some really good athletes. 2 plays. They ran the same play on their last play. They just underthrew it. Like I said, the man was wide open. Amy did have a little pressure, and he underthrew our man Quincy.
All right, we're back with 1:32 remaining. Gives up the middle to Kendall. He pulls a couple of Rams with him for a pickup of a 2 or 3.
That's just power football, Benny. They come in with 2 tights, and Carver uses a timeout with 1:12 to go.
Timeout on the field. Well, Carver calls timeout with 1:12 remaining. Amite going to come away victorious tonight, go to 4-0. Retain their number 3 ranking in the state behind Cecilia and Carr. And I'm sure Carr we don't have the score here, no radios around us, but if I was to bet, Carr probably put a pretty good whipping on the Tornadoes tonight. We hope not, but that's probably is what happened.
Benny, looks like Carver's coming out. I think they still have 2 timeouts remaining, or could be down to the last one. Amite's going to go in their power formation and try to run out the clock. I would not be surprised, though, if Career fakes the dive and comes around the end the way Carver is stacked in tight.
Flag! That's Laundry, hits the ground. Kenny Husser didn't like something. He had too much time against the Warriors. Push him back 5 with 1:12. Be second down and 14. Barring an interception in the flats, Amite's probably going to come out victorious here, but it's been a great ball game nevertheless.
I really enjoyed it, Benny. I hope you did too. Before we leave tonight, I'd like to say hello to all my PE classes back in Hammond Junior High. Tell them I'd say hello. And if they watch the game and listen to us, Benny, they're going to get some extra points.
Yeah, quarterback keeper Davis has got a little running room, but it closes down real quick as number 24, Gregory Jacob, the return man, tackles him. Brings up a third down and 11, pickup of 3. Clock still ticking, 48, 47.
That was a real heads-up play by Adrian, not going out of bounds. He didn't take a real hard hit, but he got to the ground to keep the clock running. And Kendall Tate with the touchdown. He bowls his way up the middle with Obi Dillon leaving the blocking. That was a good hard running and a good play. What a good play to end the game, Benny, for Amite Warriors. And Fabian Franklin kicks the extra point. The Amite Warriors goes on top, 29-20, with 27 seconds left to go in the ball game. Benny, looks like the Amite Warriors are going to go 4-0 and keep their number 3 ranking.
There's much more to being a legend pharmacist than just counting pills. After almost 40 years of experience, we've come to know the kind of quality service people expect. I want each person to feel like he or she is our only customer. Yet sometimes it takes a little extra effort to make things just right. What sets us apart from the rest is the personal attention that our customers receive. Taking care of you is our first priority. Discover a legend in Amite drive-in drugstore.
And once again, Franklin puts the ball into the end zone. It wasn't one of his better kicks, Benny, but it got in the end zone, and now Carver has to go 80 yards. Benny, I think the 2 keys to this game was Franklin's ability to put the ball in the end zone, to make Carver go 80 yards each time, and ability for Amite to come up with the big play on defense.
On defense, they stopped him. A couple drop passes by Carver also. The field goal was the difference until the last minute in the ball game. 29-20 is your score with 27 seconds. Folks, if you just tuned in, you have missed a whale of a ball game here at Warrior Stadium under the Hood Motor Company sign. Brown under center. He's going to drop back, try to make something happen. He's got a rush on him. He's looking. He's going to throw deep down the field to Allen. Picked off by Alan Ricard. Allen's got 15 seconds. He's running. He's going to be brought down. Fumble. No, he holds on to it. He stays in bounds. Flags are going. 8 seconds remaining in the ball game. 8 seconds. Flags are on the play. Possibly a little unnecessary roughness, sport.
Yeah, it looks like that. Carver put up a good effort. Benny, I'm impressed with the little quarterback. He's a good young player. He's an 11th grader. He'll be back next year. Coupled with a couple of those 10th graders they have, Carver's going to be pretty good. I like to be coached Reese shoots next year, he's gonna have a good team. He has a good team this year. If they get a couple of breaks, you never know, Benny. They could put a little pressure on Chalmette for that district title.
In that district, well, they're ranked #1 in that district, Sporty. The preseason favorite, but in front of Chalmette, McDonough, the Lawless Pythians, and Clark, and also Ben Franklin, who will not compete for district honors.
Like I said, they're gonna probably compete with Chalmette for the district title.
Gotta agree with you. And Davis is gonna kneel on the ball, and that's gonna bring us to 2-1. That's the ball game here from Warrior Stadium. As Coach Donald Career and his team hits the field, they're being congratulated by some of the Carver Rams. Coach Wayne Reese walking across the field, shaking Coach Career's hand.
Benny, you gonna try to get Coach Reese? I think that'd be a good interview for the fans to see Coach Reese in an interview. I don't know if we can get him up here, Benny, but he does a good job with the Rams. He's a good coach, and he's got a good young team to look forward to.
I tell you what, the people don't realize. You know, I know they've seen specials on Marshall Faulk and where he's from and where this school is. These kids come from the lower 9th Ward of New Orleans. Mainly, probably most of these kids live in the Fisher Housing Project. And Coach Career congratulating them one by one over there. Tough neighborhood. It's tough for these guys to even practice. They have to bust out of the area to go practice every day. And you got to admire these kids for sticking with it because they've got a lot of adversity against them. And I know Coach Reese. I know his son. I met him earlier this season, and they're great individuals. And Coach Reese stresses teamwork and depending on your teammate. And I think these guys have to depend on each other on and off the field. He said even sometimes to get home. So my hats go off to those guys and hope they have a good, successful season as they enter that 10-4A district.
Benny, you hit a good point on the adversity these kids go through. They did an excellent job. They have some good young talent with Quincy Jones and Brown, the quarterback. And I'm very impressed how these kids handled themselves. And like you said, it was a team effort, and they did a good job. They had each individual has an assignment, and they did a pretty good job and hung in there with a really good Amite High School team, Benny.
Well, Sporty, we'll be back with the rest of the show, the post-game show here in 2 minutes. Benny Latina and Sporty Davis will be back in exactly 2 minutes.
At Brumfield Motors and Amite, we take great pride in supporting Amite High football, and we also take great pride in serving all your transportation needs. Ford Motor Company, like Amite High football, is a winner. 5 out of the top 10 selling new vehicles in America today belong to Ford. F-Series, Ranger, Escort, Taurus, and Explorer are all #1. We also offer one of the largest selections of prior-owned cars and trucks in this parish. Program cars with low mileage, bumper-to-bumper coverage save you thousands of dollars. Hi, I'm Buck Cottrell. For the best deal and the best service after the sale, come see me today at Brumfield Motors in Amite.
Gazzardo's Dry Cleaning and Laundry, 226 West Oak Street, Amite. Convenient drive-through window, fast, efficient service, expert alterations, drapes dry cleaned and pleated, household items, spreads and rugs, leather, suede and furs, pillows cleaned, fluffed, sanitized, deodorized, and brand new ticking, cryo-robe sales, tuxedo rentals, wedding gowns heirloomed, water and stain repellent, much, much more. That's Gazzardo's Dry Cleaning and Laundry in Amite. The best fruits and vegetables anywhere. Try Sunflower in Amite. A deli with fresh bread, vegetable party trays, fruit trays, and the famous high roller tray. Try Sunflower in Amite. Ready for the oven stuffed meat dishes, barbecue, and party supplies. Try Sunflower in Amite. Cakes and pastries of all sorts. Double manufacturer coupons every day. Senior citizen discount Tuesday and Thursday. Complete video department, both new and old movies. Try Sunflower in Amite today. There are a few qualities you should look for when you need an attorney. Integrity, dedication, professionalism, hardworking, knowledgeable, and experience. Charles V. Jinko has these qualities. When you need legal assistance, call the professionals at the law offices of Charles V. Jinko, 108 East Mulberry Street, Amite, Louisiana.
You doing all right, huh?
And we're here after the ball game. Benny Latina, Sporty Davis, the Warrior wannabes. Baseball player here for the Warriors, Ryan LaBarbera, also played for me this summer. We won't talk about that. But Sporty, it was a great ball game tonight. Great for the fans to see a good caliber team come out of New Orleans that had played great offense and good defense during times of the ball game. We're going to run down the scoring though. First, it started off in the first quarter. 2:15 left in the first quarter. Kendall Tate ran it in on a 1-yard run. The kick was no good. Only bad kick of the night for Fabian Franklin.
Benny, like I said earlier, I think that was the key to the ball game. Fabian Franklin being able to put the ball in the end zone and having a strong foot. He kicked a 35-yard field goal.
Great night.
Great night for him and a great night for the Amite Warriors.
And then the Warriors blocked the punt when Carver was deep to punt or at their 2-yard line. They blocked the punt, fell on it, scored another touchdown. They went for the 2-point conversion. It was no good. It was 12-0 at that time.
Right there, Amite had all the momentum in the world. I thought there was going to be a blowout. Like you said, you made a call to our man Jack. But Carver, we have to give them credit. They came back and made a ball game out of it.
In the second quarter, it was all Cars. Kevin Brown threw a 7-yard touchdown pass to Quincy Jones just once tonight. Yeah. And Chris Phillips' PAT was good. It was 12-7 at that time. And then that was with 3:33 remaining in the half. Then with 33 seconds, Kevin Brown with a 1-yard TD run up the middle, scored. They went ahead and kicked the PAT, and it was good.
And that's when Carver went up 13-12. I thought Amite was in trouble. They came back on a controversial play at the half for 1 second. That's when Franklin kicked a field goal. How long was it again, Benny?
Well, that's what we're getting to here.
Okay.
We set up that field goal though, Sporty. We had two. They came back with 33 seconds, 2 completions in a row to Travis Day. One to 12-yard pickup, and then a 25-yard pickup. Then P.J. Franklin with a crucial 10-yard pickup brought him within field goal range of Fabian. He clicked in a 30-yard field goal and brought the score to 15-12 as time elapsed in the first half, and the Warriors had to be feeling good to go in halftime up after Carver dominated the second quarter.
That's right. You go in, mixed emotions, like you said. You're on a high, then you go on a low, and then you go on a high again. Amite did regroup, came back with the third quarter, got on top, and put the game away.
In the third quarter, Amite scored with 3:10 remaining in the third. Fabian Franklin, it was a good play right there. Brought it to 22-13. Franklin's PAT was good. There, 22-13. Amite's got the momentum. Then just like that, Carr comes back in the fourth with 7:32 remaining. Carver did a good job. Brown hit Glenn Guidry for a 15-yard touchdown pass, and the PAT was good. Brought the score to 20-22 was the score, and within range there, 2 points.
Like you said earlier, we don't know where Guidry came out of, but he made 2 good catches on that drive, leaped up high in the air, and then he made a good move, beat Stephen McGee to the corner for a touchdown.
And then we came back. Carver got the ball back, marching down the field. Amite, great defensive stance. They throw 4 incompletions in the row. Amite gets the ball, and they're on territory. I don't think they were trying to score. They were trying to bust it up the gut, but Kendall Tate breaks off a 15-yard touchdown run. And PAT was good and brought us to our final 29-20.
That's right. The PAT was crucial. If he misses, gives life to Carver, and they have a chance. 8-point, they have a chance. He makes the point, 29-20. The game's out of hand, and that's where we ended up, Benny.
Amite boost their record to 4-0, ranked 3rd in the state, ladies and gentlemen. Impressive start for the Warriors, only behind Cecilia and Carr. Depending on what poll you look at, Cecilia's ranked number 1 in some, and Carr's ranked number 1 in some of the polls. Amite's just as good or better than both those teams. Look forward to the playoff, hopefully a playoff situation where they all possibly meet up.
That's correct, Benny. I'm going to tell you, I want to give all the credit. We forgot to mention on our last drive with Amite on Coach Career's gutsy call on that 4th down. He had everybody fooled. He ran that fake, made good yards with Tyrus Mabry, and I think that was the turning point of the game right there, Benny.
Right, the fake punt, good play right there. Amite goes up. Carver did an excellent job tonight, folks. 29-20 was our final score here from Warrior Stadium. Next week, the Warriors travel all the way over to Bogalusa. Bring your nose clips as we go over to Bogalusa. Depending on which way the air is flowing over there, coming out of that paper mill over there.
You're right about that. That's going to be a long road trip. That's going to be a good contest. Bogalusa is always physical. They're going to have some good athletes. They're going to be big and strong, and hopefully they made it bring a good crowd. Ryan LaBarbera and the Amy Wannabes. Maybe we can, and we'll see y'all next week.
All right, well, for Sporty Davis, I'm Benny Latina, and our cameraman, Speck McClendon. We'll see you next week here on Tangible Ho Television. And one word from the guys behind us, the Warrior Wannabes.
Warriors are #1!
You heard it. For these guys right here in Amite, Louisiana, we'll see you next week on Tangible Ho Television on TV.